Well, once again, we are back. Thanks for joining us for our double dip match and our pro doubles stream here for the evening. Just to let you know that whoever missed out on the previous stream, as we ended that one in a hurry because this is actually the finals of our open men's doubles event. Jason Barlow and Gina Florian were the king seat holders. And they just got bested by Hawkins and Brandon Brown to cause a double dip match.
3-2.
3-2, yeah, exactly.
I'm going to tell you straight up, man, these guys are throwing 9s and 7s and 6s and 10s and 12s. It's been great. It's been great darts. Now we're going to feature the 2 out of 3, and the winner of this one will be your champion for the 88th 30th Annual Open Soft Tip Men's Doubles Champion.
Yeah, we told you it wasn't going to be very long for us to kind of refresh some stuff and just do a couple edits on our descriptions and get this out there. The only thing we're waiting on now is just these players to go ahead and, they got to inform the tournament directors of that first match, and then they load it up for the second match. So
we had some time to.
We have just a minute or two before we actually get started.
I'm gonna tell you what, if you're just joining us, you guys are in for a treat, even if it's just going to be now 2 out of 3, because holy cow!
Yeah,
if you threw a 4-0, you were the worst of this group.
Hard to believe, but that is exactly the truth there.
But what we've seen one team go 9 mark, or 7 mark open, 9 mark, 3 bolts. And then we've seen another team go 9 mark on the 18s.
That was weird.
What happened?
He almost like went into superpower mode where it just like overpowered everything else.
Maybe my excitement just goes crazy.
I'm guessing so, man. That was a little bit crazy. It looks like we got the ADA official over here now. They're loaded up, and we'll get going in just a moment's time.
All right, folks, we have a 2 out of 3. We've got Can-Am. It is Jason Barlow, Gino Florian. We got the gentleman from Texas, Hawks a player. Daniel Hawkins, Brandon Brown, blow our comments up. Who do you want?
Do you have the bracket open?
See it there. Ricky Bobby back in the comments for us. Hawk and BB with the Canadian flag. Snodgrass, welcome in. You're in for a treat. These guys are throwing lasers, lightning bolts, lightning rods. You pick one. They're coming. They're flying high. This now returns to the third match between these teams. So the king seat match was Gino Flooring and Jason Barlow getting it. The first round of the championship match was Daniel Hawkins and Brandon Brown gaining it. Now we're going to go to the true decider. It's a 2 out of 3.
So you actually look at it right now. You've got Ricky Aldred and Kaden Anderson on the steel tip board. That's your young and old team, and they're waiting in the finals for pro doubles right now versus Martin Seals and Whitmer Rayside. The winner of that one will advance to the semifinals. Or not the finals, sorry. My apologies. Blah, blah, blah. And that'll be for the steel tip event. So realistically, we're gonna probably be finished with the stream fairly quickly this evening, as we're gonna feature the pro events, and there's a blind draw going on in the background. We will not stream any of the blind draw. That's something we normally don't do anyways, as especially on a 5-day event, you kind of stream the necessities per se.
Yeah, and it's the thing about it is we gotta we are featuring the national side of it. And this right here is going to decide a national champion.
Exactly.
And
a blind draw.
I don't think we've missed.
You can't be a blind draw national champion.
Yeah, I don't think we've missed. I think we only had like 1 or 2 total finals all this weekend we haven't got to see.
Yeah, Scotty, there's no board 2C. They're all warming up, taking their final shots, getting ready to go here as Kaden and Ricky are waiting on a match to come on over for the steel tip finals, and we're in the process of just finishing a couple warm-up darts on the soft tip side. So appreciate you folks flooding the chat, though. Let's get this around to your friends. Share this around. Let them know we're live here for a couple finals this evening. Good action's coming your way, let's be honest. As I think Travis Rayside just ran off. I think they're going to be coming up immediately here. So let's head on over to the soft tip board, though. It looks like we're going to be diddling it up here in just a moment. Look at this. I'm just so infatuated with this stroke of Hawks.
He doesn't. The thing really gets, what I think is amazing is he doesn't look like he gets rattled. If he misses, he doesn't look left. He doesn't look right. He doesn't look down. He just goes 1, 2, 3. I mean, to me, that's what you should do. But we get caught up in the play of the game. We get left. We get right. We make a word or two. He just goes 1, 2, 3, either 9 or 1.
So we're diddling it up here. Dab it up. Give some knuckles a high 5 or 2. We're about to get underway with the double dip match. Best 2 out of 3 in this one, folks.
Hawks a player taking on Can-Am.
Here we go. Barlow will get the start. Who do you have, folks? Let us know in the chat. Is it Can-Am or the Texas boys? Big start. 7 mark there from Barlow.
Oh, Brandon just for 4 on 19s. Wanted to answer with 7. Back to Florian. And there goes Gino with his lightning rods for the White Horse. Hawk forced to the 16s. He does turn 7. Advantage Can-Am.
Big hit there. This guy's got some big sticks today, man.
Barlow makes quick work of the 16s, adds the 15s, and takes the point lead.
We're seeing some fantastic stuff here. I think Barlow's on a mission. I mean, honestly, I think that he feels a little bit left out on that ESPN deal. I'll be honest.
I didn't know about it. I'm sure he's participated in a ton.
He's participated in a fair share of bullshooter events, and I think he feels he needs a shot at that ESPN gig.
I don't know
He's
why he
playing
wouldn't
well.
give it to him.
He's playing well. He's playing very well.
That surprises me.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't it? I was surprised as well. Here's Hawkins. You almost feel needs Jason to fall and stumble his next time at the board.
That's going to be hard to do. Can takes leg number 1. Hawks a player. Got to get this leg. 6.0 to 5.5 for Gino. That's pretty stout. So a 4.5 and a 4.0 for BB and the Hawk.
Mark McFadden said Barlow deserves it, and Virginia Hickens says there's an open spot, so maybe. Man.
So maybe someone needs a lobby for him. I don't know nobody.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Unfortunately, we don't know anybody.
I don't
either.
know
I wish
anybody.
we did.
We're just opinionated.
Honestly, I'm a little bit jealous. I wish I was a part of the dang thing.
Yeah, me too. that just shows whenever you don't go to bullshooters, you don't get your shot.
I threw a practical joke out there, and I think some people took me serious when I said, well, unfortunately the news is out. I didn't make the top 32. Well, let's be honest, folks. Will doesn't play enough anymore, as I've never even played a bullshooter.
I've been to 3 total bullshooter events in the last 10 years.
Oh, wow.
I focus so hard on the steel tip routes, the WDF,
That's
it's just my route. That's what I like to do.
That's me. I'm predominantly a steel tip guy. I've said it in the past. My steel tip knowledge is really strong. My soft tip knowledge I need work on. Let's be honest. I'm not shy to admit that. But a guy like you, that's why we tag you and Sean along.
Yeah.
You've got the 30 years experience, I feel.
BB out of the gate was 7. Oh, I love to play soft tip, but it just, I just spend a lot of time traveling to, $15,000, $20,000 steel tip tournaments, and I won't go to a bull shooter in Florida or Texas or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll go to the steel tip tournament in the same state.
Yeah.
Just up the road.
I feel you there. And for me, it's nice. I mean, I'm a year and a half, too, into seeing this broad spectrum we call nationwide darts. And
I will tell you, since I've been doing this with you, I would like to expand out and play in different events. But a man can only afford so much travel.
You're dang right. Mr. Sean Green's joining us in the chat. How's it going, Sean? Mr.
Sean,
Boom goes
we've
to
had
Dynamite.
like 15 booms, and where you at?
Yeah, we need one from you, buddy.
I mean, we got all these booms and nobody here to call them. BB, right back to that 20. Goes for the 18. Smashes down to the 19. Only grabs 1, but that is a big 7 on the turn.
Oh, Chip's unfortunately not going to be there. That's the fallout.
Chip Anderson?
I think he's a school teacher. He's a principal, let's be honest. So maybe it's creeping up on that time that he unfortunately can't get away as easily.
5 on the 19s for Barlow. Advantage will flip back over to Hawks, a player. That's the hard part. That's the hardest part is you got to balance your jobs. And
Steve Hilger tuning in, a.k.a. Porky. Guess where from? Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, right next to Bojangles. His favorite place.
He will go to that place at 3 o'clock in the morning if that's open. He'd pound on that door at 6:30 in the morning.
He'll find that place. I think he went, when we were in Wisconsin, I think he hit up the Taco Bell and waited an hour in line just to get a pizza taco.
He didn't
One
get
of
me
those
one.
Mexican pizzas.
He wouldn't get me one. He left me out. Back to our match. BB looks to close the 19 and hammer those points. Oh, he does go to the 17s.
Big hit there with the last dart. Triple it is.
I do like watching Brandon play.
Oh, yeah. Brandon's a good
I
player.
like all 4 of these players. There's different things at each one of them. I just love to watch.
I think before we talked, I think I mentioned Brandon. You were like, huh? Huh? Have you? Now is he familiar to you now?
So when I see his face, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
We just don't cross in the same tournaments unless it's a national.
He's all
I
the way down.
remember. I know Hawk.
Yeah, he's down.
I've played Gino and Barlow a lot. I've
Oh,
just
yeah.
never played against Brandon. But I don't, it's a big country.
I was about to say, yeah, all the way in San Antonio, it can be tough to kind of meet in the
I
same
know,
spots.
I
You know?
haven't been in a tournament in San Antonio yet, but I know they've got some fantastic dart players.
Well, we've seen it in the chat here today that Texas has been in and out all day long.
Like I said, there's some fantastic players down there.
Steve Hilger, another guy that's participating in that bull shooter event, since we mentioned him. Might as well mention that.
Gotta love Porky.
Oh, man.
I'm telling you what, if they had an ambassador award for darts, there's nobody that would win it but Porky. Maybe a few others, but I'd give it to him first. Back to our match. Hawks a player on the Bulls. There's a double, single to win it. Bam, folks, bam. Well, if you just joined us, guess what? It's one game decider, folks.
Tied up, going the last leg decider, folks. Would you have it any other way? We don't think so.
I didn't want anything else. Just bounced out. I think BB and the Hawk got it. .5, 4.0, 4.09, 4.0. All right, folks, this is it. I'm actually going to quiet down, call a few things. We're going to sit back and watch this match unfold.
I almost want to just sit here and enjoy the action myself. I think
when you get to the deciding leg, guess what? Let's all watch this thing together.
Only a 2-mark opener from Brandon Brown. That's surprising right there. Let's see if Jason can take advantage. There it is, big last.
It is just 4 marks. It is a start. Rare smile out of the Hawk. Does manage 4 on the 19s.
See if Brown can go into attack mode here. And that's exactly what he does, closing that 20 out first dart.
BB does gain the point lead. Right now, it's a close one. Both teams won it. Who's going to attack? Big sticks, 6 mark.
Barlow quick to push that button and walk away.
I really didn't see him moving up.
No.
I really seen Hawk staying all down the 19s. Just because he knows what Gino can do. Gino can strike without warning.
Ooh, that'd have been a lovely 9.
It would have been a huge 9. It was still a good 6. It gets the point lead. BB's got to go back to the 19.
triple, and then he'll think about it. No, he doesn't. He just goes directly at it.
Now
Stays down.
Now we're going to go into partner mode. I'll do what I need to do. You do what you do. Give your partner opportunities to score.
When it comes down to a last leg decider, it's definitely the case to do. I think you need to just remind yourself, I am not getting the look next time I come up. I need to make the safe move.
If you've got Hawk as your partner, you don't got to be a hero. Just give the man opportunities. Same thing for Florian, same thing for Barlow.
It's 323 plays 200 here. Hawk and Brandon have got themselves in a decent spot. Now it's a great spot. Do you take all? Do you just go right at the 18s here?
Oh yeah, I go right at the 18. I want it gone.
Double or triple? Triple it is.
Triple it is. It did manage to take 3 darts, but 3 darts was just fine. You still got 2 houses and the point lead. Seven on the turn for Jason Barlow.
Go over and close out the 15.
That was a good move. That gives Brandon a little bit of cushion. You still got 2 houses. Protect your houses. Give your partner a cushion.
One more. Gets it.
There's that strike by Florian when least expected.
Boom goes the dynamite, as Sean says. We've seen quite a few of those 9s in this one.
That single mark on the 15 was huge from Hawk to give Brandon the trip 19 and then 2 15s to close. Barlow moves to the 16s.
And another 9.
9 on 6s, 9 on 15s. Barlow and Florian are not going away. You better throw your darts. We're here.
Big mark. He has options. Does he take his options?
I say he
stay
stays
right
on the
there.
19 right here. Oh, he does go for the 6.
It's so hard to tell what these guys are possibly thinking. Is, do you take that opportunity and close it out?
Well, here's the thing is, I look back at what he's been doing. He's been giving Brandon plenty of shots. So
he has.
Stay there. But he went after it and smashed it. BB, 3 nice bulls. He moves to the 19s. Only manages 1.
Needs another double, but even that has him down, so still 3 needed for Hawkins.
One more. That is it.
There it is, and your champions, Daniel Hawkins and Brandon Brown. What an entertaining final match, folks. Going the distance in both of our sets here.
We've seen every single possible leg. We've seen high-flying action. You cannot take anything away from Can-Am. They played their hearts out.
Wow.
Some timing shots from Hawks, a player out of Brown and Daniel Hawkins, was the decider. We had a fantastic show for you folks. But don't go away. We've got more to come.
Yeah, we do. We got Kaden Anderson, Ricky Aldred coming up in the men's pro final. So hang on to your seats, folks. We'll be right back with this one. Don't go anywhere. William Stewart here. Alongside me is Ryan Mooneyham. We will be right back with some more finals action from the ADA National Championships here at the Palace Station in Las Vegas, Nevada. Just letting you guys know, it looks like we are in a last leg decider on the potential to meet Kaden or Ricky. And then we've got the ladies steel tip pro shoot happening for top 4 right now. So the 2 winners of that one will play in the finals. So it looks like we'll have this men's and women's finals coming your way here shortly. Appreciate you guys patiently waiting as we get this match on over. This is kind of hard to feature one as everything was already playing when we kind of had our lull here. So hang tight, and we'll be right back with some more. We'll go ahead and play an interview or 2 for you guys. In the meantime, maybe a quick promo as well. Thanks for joining us. Alrighty, everybody. Will Stuart here, joined by Carl Remick of the ADA. Thanks for joining me for a quick second to talk about, well, the American Darters Association 30th year. What do you have to say about that one?
Oh, it's great, Will, and thank you for being here. I greatly appreciate you and the staff doing this. And 30 years, like our 30th anniversary championship, I can't believe it. It's absolutely amazing. I mean, the turnout, the venue, the partners, the sponsorship, it's great. It's great. I love it. I love it.
Well, this all started back in the 90s with, your dad and your mom, right? Glenn and Gloria starting this off. Your dad, unfortunately, no longer with us, but you and your mom kind of take the helm, per se, correct?
Yeah, carrying the torch. You know, it's a family business. The show must go on. I know that's what he wanted. You know, he wanted to do. Mom's still going strong. And, my brother's here. My sister works for the company. It truly is a family business. and we're welcoming all of our members into our family. They're just as much family, just like you, and again, all of our partners. And it's, you know, it's great. It's great that darts have progressed, and we're here, and we're celebrating with everybody, all of our friends and family. It's absolutely amazing.
Well, it's been nice. You do have a pretty good increase for this 30th one. So, I mean, it's really nice to see everybody here having fun. And you do it in kind of your own way with the steel tip and soft tip. So I wanted to mention that. Where did that come about? How did you guys start that process? And, you know, why is that so important to you guys, having both aspects of the game, both soft and steel?
Yeah, well, when my father started the company back in 1990, and my mother, they wanted to get both aspects and both sides of the board, steel tip and soft tip, and say, hey, why can't we all be under one roof, all together, and battle it out on the board? Obviously, we started with steel tip, and then soft tip kind of came, right behind that, and we decided to get both sides of the board because, again, we want everyone to be together, And you probably heard me say before is, with the ADA National Championship, we have fun first and throw darts second.
Well, that's a good motto to have, and honestly, it's great that you guys are pretty much saying darts is darts, whether it's soft tip or steel tip. It's important to have both aspects out there because both are very big and popular in North America, more so in the U.S. soft tip wise. But I mean, it's a very popular game, and we're seeing it with a couple Canadians, some people from Thailand and Scotland even joining us this year.
Yeah, absolutely. And it gives a chance, like if you're in a heavily populated, soft tip area where there's no steel tip, you can actually come and qualify under soft tip, but play steel tip here and give it a shot. So you can bounce back and forth, and again, we just want to give as many options out there because that's what the members love and want to do, and try stuff out.
Well, we're seeing that already with a couple individuals choosing to play both. I think Maria Carley did that last night, a couple others. It's nice, and I wanted to ask you about the neutralizer system. It's kind of important to have a either division-based play or a handicap system in place so you can incorporate newer players, some youth players as well.
Absolutely. We love to see the pro players. We love to see the pro aspect. As you know, Will, would travel around. The darts by them are absolutely fantastic. But we want to get new people into the sport, and that they're not the same caliber starting out, just like you and I were, throwing our first darts. So the neutralizer system gives that handicap situation to where they feel like they can compete and have a shot at that winning dart to win the big prize money. So, and then, work their way up to the open division and then up to the pro status. So, climb that ladder, get those achievements, and feel better about your darts and yourself, whether it be league or at the championship.
I completely agree with that. I mean, it's awesome to see these ladies that and men that are coming to this and maybe don't have the experience of others, but they're getting the national championship experience here with the ADA. Yeah. What does the future hold for the ADA, do you think? You got 30 years underneath your belt. What do you want to go from here?
I mean, I want to see it, for another 30 years. Obviously we're going to take it another year at a time. We're one of the only associations that bounces our national championship around the country. I think our members love that because it's not, Vegas is absolutely great. Palace Station has been wonderful to us, and every anniversary we are in Vegas, but we also bounce around the country so our members can see different parts of the country that they've never been to while they can compete, play darts, meet up with those longtime friendships that, we meet down here in the dart hall. But Gloria, myself, my brother, my sister, Chris at the office, Denise, everyone, we're going to keep it going. We're going to keep mom and dad's dream alive, to keep their baby going. So I can't wait for the future. I don't know. We're going to get more members, more states, and more everything. So next year, come on out, come join us. Will be here. Let's have a good time.
There we go. We're thrilled here, and thanks for having us as well. Any final words you want to say to any of these ADA dart players out there?
Oh my gosh, I can't thank you enough from the bottom of my heart, along with the staff and everybody, the partners, the sponsors. I mean, you guys got us here. You guys have a good time. It's great to see you every time. Great to see you every year, and I look forward to you guys being members from here on out with myself.
Awesome. Well, thanks for taking a little moment with us, Carl. It's been nice to reflect on years past as well as the future for the ADA, and thanks for having us at this 30th ADA National Championship.
Absolutely. Well, hey, thank you very much. We'll see you guys on the board.
All righty, here with Miss Trish Gretzik. Trish, how did you qualify for the ADA?
I played 2 online steel mixed leagues. Okay. One with Porky, Steve Filter, and the other one with Travis Rayside.
Okay. And this is obviously your first ADA national championship, I'm assuming?
Yes, it is. It's a little bit different atmosphere than what I'm used to playing steel darts, but it's good. Overall, it's a great room.
Well, let's be honest. You got a little bit different format up there in Canada than we're used to, too. A lot of round robins, that kind of thing. So, no, it's nice to have you here. What are you playing in this weekend? A steel tip, soft tip, both?
I'm playing a combination of both. The MVP really didn't mean much to me. I didn't actually know the rules, so I might have changed what I was playing. So I'm playing mostly soft, one steel mixed event with Kevin Luke, but not knowing that I should have played steel tip singles, I'm not a seed. I would have been a seed. So, sucks, but whatever. It is what it is. At least I get the warm-up rounds, and the girls aren't going to like it that I'm not seeded. Sorry.
Well, I mean, let's be honest here. You're a quality player. Seeding does kind of matter, but when you're a top shot, probably one of the top 5 ladies in the room, I consider, it may come a little bit easier for you, but we'll see. There all could be a hiccup along the way. You never know.
And you got to understand, I only play soft tip like 4 times a year. So I haven't picked up a soft tip dart since Chicago Bull Shooter. And then before that, it was Pittsburgh Bull Shooter, and then it was 2 years ago because of COVID. So.
Well, you've been playing 23-gram darts. What are you playing this weekend with the soft tip?
Not 100% sure. I believe they might be 20s, 20 grand.
Well, that can be a little bit different too. So
Yeah.
we'll see how they fly this weekend.
But the line here is the soft tip boards are set up for steel, by the way. It's weird. So soft tips normally.
Alrighty, folks. Here we go. We got our Pro Singles 501 finale. It's USA Darts Productions. This is Ryan Mooneyham with Will Stuart. This is a best of 9 match. This is a single elimination event only. It's old and young, which is Kaden Anderson and Richard Allred, taking on Derek Seals and Paul Martin. Best of 9, 501, single in, double out, single elimination. Allred. And Anderson, Martin, and Seals. This is their professional shoot. So the 32 invited pros in their professional shoot. Anderson with 96 on the turn. .45 on the turn for Allred. Sills will look to add a 10 plus here to get his team of Sills and Martin into the leg. Only manages 45. $167, $289. If you're just joining us, this is the ADA 30th Annual National Championship. This is the pro shoot. This is the finals of the Men's Open Pro. This is a best of 9. We're on leg 1. We're going to settle in here and start cranking out some fantastic darts.
What's going on, Ryan?
Oh, just commentating and talking to the field.
I just checked some brackets for us over at the station. Looks like this is our finals for the steel tip side. We also have the ladies steel tip that's squaring off right now in the top 4. So once that match gets over on both those sides, we'll get the final. Our women's pro event is already over for the soft tip side. Bonnie Wee, Catherine Middleton wins it. And then our pro for the men's side is actually substantially far back. So we'll probably round out our evening with pro men and women's here.
3-16, double 8, Kaden Anderson. Makes it look easy, folks. Makes it look easy. Brian Dennis in the chat. Brian, we will see you soon.
Get some Gov Cup.
Well, I'll probably see him at CSI.
CSI, there we go. CSC Challenger Series. How about that?
CSC Challenger Series.
That's going to start up in a week or 2.
Yeah, he's a great shot. It's always 5+, always super consistent.
I think it's August 8th is when that bad boy starts.
Remind me what I got to do in that.
Race to 9-leg cricket match, buddy.
Got to win 9?
Huh?
Got to win 9?
Got to win 9.
What if I only win 8 and I want to win?
Well, sorry, buddy. You got to win
What
9.
if I'm streaming you and I start
Sorry,
flipping off
buddy.
the camera?
Nope. You want to win the big bucks, you got to win it all. The lovely wife tuning in. Thanks, Hannah. How's it going? Love you.
Old and young. Seals and Martin. Leg 2. Best of 9, 501.
Matt Mysterio saying, you need to go interview Brandon Brown so he can let me know that he's actually live or not.
I talked to Brandon and Hawk after that. I just said, man, I've commented a lot of doubles matches, and I said that cohesion between you two was wonderful. You knew what each other was going to do, and you knew how to set each other up. And Hawk told me he's known Brandon since he was knee-high. Well, it showed.
Members on the soft tip side, if your match happen to time out, do not fret. We're resetting those real quick. So just take a look at the board, kiosk, or after that.
Seals with 100.
The old blind draw is in full swing as well.
I think we should go ahead and get in line for the oyster bar. It's like a 6-hour wait.
Just a 6-hour wait, no big deal.
Go ahead and get us the text when we get it. Oh, guys, we got to leave. We've only waited all week to get in this restaurant. See ya.
So 1-0 lead for Rick and Kaden currently. This is a first to 5-leg match. Just as a little reminder. little tidbit about Derek. Derek actually played Kaden in the top 4 of that pro, or the singles last night.
I think it was Sid Waddell always talked about the 6'1", 6'2" height being the perfect height for the dartboard, and Kaden's right around 6 foot. I mean, he's looking right at that trip 20. He's probably not done growing either.
No, that's the problem. I mean, he's tall. He's a lengthy kid. I'm telling you, he's shot up. I mean, the thing about Kaden that's impressive is I think Kaden sprouted in the last year probably a good 1.5 foot. I'm going to be honest.
I remember he was a younger kid, smaller guy, yeah.
That takes a lot to handle that change, per se. 58 needed. 18 for tops.
Oh, it's already been taken out.
Yeah, it's already been taken out. That little got me.
I didn't see it.
Yeah. We were sitting here chatting, looking at each other. That's quite all right. 1-1 here. Kaden and Ricky are definitely capable of some high-scoring numbers here. Like we mentioned earlier, Kaden, it's nothing for Kaden to throw an 85 or an 80 up in a match.
Yeah, and this longer format will actually play into these guys' hands because they've already been out on the floor winning best of 9s. They've got a lot of darts on the board, and they've got a lot going on. In the rhythm, ready to play. Rick Allwood won. Rick Allwood and Kaden Anderson won. Paul Martin and Derek Seals won. Our returns 121. Do we know where everybody's from?
I know that Ricky and Kaden are from Virginia area, so West Virginia for Kaden. I think Ricky's the same area for him. So I know that Ricky is only 2 or 3 years into the game. That's hard
Seals?
to believe, isn't it? No, Ricky Aldred.
Aldred?
Is what
Okay.
it is. Yeah, Aldred.
Derek Seals. Okay, all right. I apologize.
Derek Seals.
61, 21, 123, 76, 81, and 22.
West Burner, board 27, with your partner 8 middles. West Burner, board 27.
Mouth out a few words as he's wanting to find something substantial. Just a 26. Kaden with 174 left after a 60, 121, 123, 23 scored. He starts off with a triple.
$98 on the turn. Oh, I'm sorry. No, it should have been 98, not 96.
Yeah, he's going to change it around. That'll leave him 76.
Yep.
There we go.
Good leave.
Looks like some fun stuff going on in the chat, I guess. I just popped
that
one up.
167 out, going for the double bull.
This
was the chat about?
This is the reality of it. This is why we have a chat. I mean, we search to you guys for input on these guys every once in a while, as well as just input, and it's nice to get your opinions and thoughts on stuff too, and,
I think one of
and
the
hear what
opinions
you would go
was
out.
is he had 167 and he did not need the double bull. A 10 or 18 would have set up for the double. I mean, Kaden just smashes those doubles.
Yeah.
That's one thing I got to give that kid. I don't want to play the kid. Why? Because I'll be with him on scoring, but as soon as I miss my double, this kid's going to go, goodbye.
Well, the thing is, these kids are fearless. They really are. They don't care who you are, what your name is. I mean, like I said it earlier, Joey Lanal has had Darren Young's number for a while now. Yeah. Darren Young's been kind of in and out of tournaments now. He's been kind of having some preoccupied stuff. But,
well, the other thing, from Darren's standpoint, he's been around the game for, I don't know, a long time, and he can still walk up to a dartboard and be deadly. When he was chasing the world championships through the CDC, he was putting in the work. He was putting in the time.
Oh, yeah.
He went to the Alley Pally. He beat RVB, retired RVB.
Sort of. Now he's back in.
Sort of, he's back. But you put a ton of time into it, and then all of a sudden you just need to back off and look at other focuses. I mean, definitely not doing it for a living anymore, or if he was doing it for a living, he slowed it way back. 95 on the turn for Paul Martin. 97 to back it up from Anderson. Seals want to capitalize with a ton plus here. Does hammer the 81. Back to Allred.
Ricky using Golden Eagles from Horizon.
Yeah, that's those. I thought those were laser darts.
Yeah, they are in there. He actually uses a 26 millimeter point. How about that? A little bit smaller point when everybody's going into excess with these longer points, 38, 36, 38, even 40 millimeters. I mean, I had an interview with David Hedda, and he said he uses 44 millimeter points, Ryan.
That's some javelins now.
Well, this guy throws javelins. This guy's dart is super long. He uses size 7 Cosmo flights.
Wow.
Yeah, massive things. And I think he's got a 48 to 50 millimeter barrel.
What I use is to practice with is the 56 millimeter Jim Long that he put out a couple years back. I've got a number 4 fit flight on the back of it, and then I've got 2-inch points in the front. It's a long dart, but I use it for practicing, but I don't compete with that long dart. I practice with that long dart.
Yep. Scott Anderson, pretty sure Justin Pipes are 50 plus. I mean, yeah, they're getting ridiculous these days, let's be honest. 2-1 score line here. Ricky and Kaden over Paul and Derek. Kaden finds the last dart triple, 85 scored.
No, this is not Russ the Legend. Lopez. He was here today.
Yeah, Russ is in the room. I actually just saw him not too long ago.
He might be in the background somewhere.
Maybe playing in the blind draw,
He could be in the blind draw.
Yeah.
What a character. What a great player.
Yeah, it's nice to have an interview with Russ. And he's
It's
still
big for Russ. Russ was happy to do that interview.
He's still hanging out and playing well. I mean, honestly, I played him in the qualifier for the ADO down in Oklahoma City a couple weekends ago. Dustin Holt was in attendance. I managed to beat Russ in that qualifier, but he beat me for that second place in the qualifier overall. Dustin Holt taking first. I was just happy to get out and throw, to be honest. But
I really thought about traveling to that qualifier, and then I'm like, Just couldn't make the time commitment. Knew I had this coming up. Knew I had next weekend coming up.
Well, I was surprised I got out and about,
Yeah.
honestly. The wife managed to say, yep, go ahead. And I was like, oh, really?
Then we got Shark Tank coming up, so.
Yes,
yeah.
sir. For those that didn't know, Shark Tank Kansas City, 20,000 this year. So mark
That's
that
a
down in your calendars.
$5,000 jump, folks.
Yep, Labor Day weekend.
I believe USA Darts Production. Here we go, 45 for 24.
Oh,
There you
of
go,
course.
Will.
Just mess everything up, Will.
That's board 1, not board 2.
I'm telling you, it's hard to keep track of when you've been doing it all weekend, I guess. All week long. Just
$20,000 tournament. And I do believe USA Darts Productions will be commentating that.
Yeah, we'll be putting on the production for that as 9:32 for the 41 check. Tied up 2-2 now.
Very nice out by Derek Seals. Race to 5. We are tied all at 2-all.
Give it to me, folks. Give it to me, folks. As Matthew says, shoot the camera switcher. Scott says, Shark Tank better run better than Will's board management.
Hey, look, I have no control over any of that. I just run my mouth.
Oh, man.
Oh, Hanish. So, Scott, if I get to play you there live, do you want me to smash you?
Some love between Ryan and Scott here.
I have played that man 1,000 times. As a matter of fact, I think my triples team, did we beat you the other night, you and Jake?
Ooh.
Scott, was it my triples team that beat you and Jake?
The
8-7?
trash talk
I don't
in
know.
here.
I don't know. So Haney's just got Kyle Iddicky and Jake Smith and a couple others, and we usually get smashed by him. But I think we finally won that one for a change. I mean, smashed by him.
Scotty Burnett says it's a loveless position. And Scott Anis goes, it wasn't even the wrong number. It was an entirely wrong board. Well, when you got two of the exact same switchers here, you're bound to make a mistake.
Oh,
or two.
so Scott's coming back at me. He goes, yeah, you beat me 8-7. But let's check at the standings. Yeah, I know you're in first place. Sorry. We only wanted one match, and it was the Haney's match.
Ricky and Kaden off to a good start in this one with two back-to-back hundreds.
$100, $183, 35-7, 2-2 tie. Best of 9 match, 501. Single in, double out.
Christine East to board 23. Oh, excuse me, 21. Christine East to board 21. Christine East, board 21. And Russ Lopez.
Alder looking to set this up for Kaden.
Russ Lopez to board 13.
There's Russ getting called right now in the background. Oh, your servers went down on that, buddy? On that match between Scott? The servers went down on you?
We've had it happen a few times, yeah.
Oh, man.
I mean, we have. Let's see, pretty sure. Yeah, we did. We spent a ton of time with the Ragnar. That was a rough night. It was like the whole country was down at the same time.
Yeah, I heard about that, honestly. And, I mean, that's going to happen when you're dealing with internet servers and different venues and all over the place.
Anish, I think you can qualify through the Grand Board to play this event next year.
Yeah, they did online qualifiers through Grand Board as well as a Steel Tip
I think they did online
leagues.
Steel Tip League as well. Strike Force. Scott, if you're interested.
Scotty Burnett saying what's crazy is the kid's only going to get better in
Oh,
regards
gosh.
to Kaden. Oh, yeah. You are 100% right. I mean, the massive jump he's made in the last year and a half.
Well, look at the kind of things he's going to get to play overseas.
Well,
And everybody in the room is massive hitters, which just makes him better.
he's not
He has
only
to come over and smash me.
He's not
Bless you.
only playing in those junior and evolution tours on the CDC, where he actually recently won 3 titles on the weekend. He's also playing in events such as like your elite men's LVOs and
This guy's
finishing
going
top
for the
16.
Shanghai.
Ooh, as he dumps it just below and says, "Come on, Kaden." Wanted a little bit more there.
I like the whole Anderson family. They're super nice, cordial.
I actually mentioned to you the other day, I said, "Hey, how do you feel about if you ever got the chance to play with Cade?" And you said, "In a heartbeat."
In a heartbeat.
In a
I'd
heartbeat.
carry his dart case around. I'd throw a saddle on and giddy up. Let that kid do all that scoring. Look,
That's aggressive, is what Derek
yes,
says.
he did. That's a little aggressive. That's right in the heart, folks.
I heard Derek ask him yesterday. I think he was sitting on 201 with Caden at like hitting a 140 to leave 40. He goes, "Hey, can I borrow a dart?"
I don't have the answer for you, Hainish. I can just tell you that's how they done it here. Rick Allred, Kaden Anderson 3, Paul Martin, Derek Seals 2 in this first of 5.
Daryl Olson from the Olson. Daryl.
Yeah, you're good.
Big 1040 turn right there for Allred. Back to Martin.
Ooh, that was a dirty
So
ricochet.
Where is the crowds at? You think that because they're in Vegas, they might be gambling and going out to eat and things?
Hey, maybe.
Maybe.
You
What if-
think, you know, when they're coming down. I mean, it is a Saturday night. We've got one more day of this.
Yeah.
Some people have, I don't know if they're playing mixed triples. That's our event tomorrow, mixed triples. Early in the morning. We also have a youth event tomorrow. Now, let's be honest. I don't anticipate much participation in the youth adult
No,
line draw.
unfortunately, and I think that's just because of the sheer
Being
city.
in Vegas. Yeah, being in Vegas.
I mean,
that's
it's expensive to be here.
Yeah, it is a little bit expensive to be here. So, I mean, the fact about it too is, you know, it's not really. Let's be honest, it's not really a
I didn't say
kids'
it.
town. I mean,
didn't say it.
Yeah, there's lots of stuff for the kids to do,
Hey,
but
so, if Caden's under the age of 18, maybe me and him can do a youth adult.
you cannot. I already asked.
You already wanted that spot.
I didn't ask him like that. I just said, "Are you going to play youth adult tomorrow?" And he said, "Unfortunately, I can't because I played in the pro events and stuff like that."
Oh,
They consider it a can't do. I've never seen these barrels that Martin has, but they're kind of I've been eyeballing them. They're kind of a unique barrel.
99 for Anderson. Let's take a look at that next turn.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. I'll maybe take a zoom in on the 20s here. It's got a big notch in the back. Here comes Gloria, aka on the old radio. We've heard her about 2 times every day for our wonderful Gloria Remick in the back.
Triple 20. Oh, he'll leave the 100 to set up Mr. Anderson for the double 10 on his return. All right, let's look at these darts.
Let's get a little closer look here. He's gonna go for trip 20.
Make sure you get the right board this time.
Hey, I'm telling you, that's my fear right now.
Well, he does have like a notch on him, doesn't he?
I think he's got like an O-ring.
He probably does have an O-ring where to put his finger.
I'm 100% certain that's an O-ring.
That is his. That's where he wants his thumb to go.
So
And
a standard barrel, but it's just got an O-ring attached to it, so that's what you're seeing there.
Hey, each his own for what you need to do.
Just making a slight adjustment there, Ryan. You're good.
Anderson and Allred on 10. Martin and Seals back at 192. Seals trying to make some damage there to get Martin to an out. And he does leave a bogey.
Scotty Burnett saying, thanks for the stream, guys. Really dig what you're doing, Will. Well, it's helpers like Ryan and Sean that make it possible, because a one-man army is a tough gig, let me tell you. So appreciate it. Those two gentlemen helping me out along the way.
The biggest thing of it is, guys, I just get to chirp. The wizard behind the curtain as well. And then one other thing of it is what I really try to do is to do all the little busy works and get all the questions and keep the brackets going, to find out what he needs and what to make sure the matches are coming, so he can do the production value that you guys want.
We're still learning too. We're learning new things along the way, and I think once we stop learning, we're doing something wrong. So we'll keep trying to bring you the good content, folks. Looks like Kaden Anderson puts it away on that one. That is a 4-2 score line, it looks like.
Yeah, and some of the great things that we've seen as we've been growing with this, with the Nick and Sean and myself and the master Will Stuart, is the replay, and we mic'd up a player, and the interviews and the splashes and the split screens and the bouncing around the boards and the better spotting. It's just not just producing a stream anymore. Now we're trying to produce a production. Every time we get better. Hate to see what Will can do in about a couple years of learning how to do all this.
Kaden getting the start here. See if he can start with another ton. He's going to start with more than that. Oh, 180 as he gives it the old Bob Anderson. Points at the board. Come on. Love that. Epic. We're going to have to clip that bad boy. Why not?
Why, that's got to be a clip and a replay for the weekend. Like, there's what we're talking about, folks. Allred looks to capitalize on that ton 80. He does grab 83. Pardon me, 82. Getting late in the day and my math's getting a little judgy.
Don't worry, I totally understand. Especially not to mention the 4 days. Well, this is our 4th day of coverage, so it's all adding in together here.
Scott Anish. Well, I got to take a nap. It's 6 a.m. here in Germany, and I got PDC qualifiers tomorrow. Oh, wait, I have a 4-hour drive home. I tell you what, if you don't know Scott, you should get to know him, because he really brings the fun and excitement and the thunder on the dartboard.
Look at this leg. Ricky and Kaden are producing 180, 82 ton to leave 139 after 9 darts. My word.
Doesn't have to try to take the out. He can set it up. $104, 105, 219 or 290, excuse me.
Hearing some commotion in the background as the ladies come down to their final here.
They will be next. We should be featuring a couple finals here in a minute. We've got one final left. Okay, we got one final left.
Maybe. We'll see where we're at. But Kaden leaves himself 40.
Seals well back at 251. Allred for tops to take the pros.
And they get it.
Gentlemen, ladies, we have got our champion of the the men's invitational 501 open, or excuse me, 501 pro doubles.
As it's first to 5 legs, and there it is. Ricky and Kaden.
Anderson to go take down Seals and Martin.
Great stuff. And I got to be honest with you. The one that carried that one was Kaden, the youngest of the group.
Well, we're seeing in the chat, we're seeing the comments. I tell you what, folks, put this kid on your radar. When you see him in the Evolution Tours, go on Dart Connect and add him to your fan opportunities. Everything you can do to keep an eye on this kid.
Great stuff. Well, hang tight, folks. We'll have another one coming your way here shortly. As I believe we've got, well, we'll take a quick look here to the side. This match here going on, and then I believe Schmitty Wright and Selena are in the background there playing on that board. So hang tight, folks. The winners of those will meet on this board right here before we bid you adieu for the night. We'll see you shortly for some more action from the ADA National Championships live from the Palace Station here in Las Vegas, Nevada.
You want to get into darts, but you're not sure how. We can definitely help with that. We're usadartsproduction, and we've been a darts specialty store for over 30 years. We have the greatest variety of darts in the country. But don't worry, we can narrow down that selection for you, whether you're a complete beginner or a full-on expert. We developed our own Colonial brand to offer an inexpensive line of darts, dartboards, and accessories, so you can get into the game without breaking the bank. Join our amazing community by going to azdarts.com. So you want to get into darts, but you're not sure how. We can definitely help with that. We're usadartsproduction, and we've been a darts specialty store for over 30 years. We have the greatest variety of darts in the country. But don't worry, we can narrow down that selection for you, whether you're a complete beginner or a full-on expert. We developed our own Colonial brand to offer an inexpensive line of darts, dartboards, and accessories, so you can get into the game without breaking the bank. Join our amazing community by going to azdarts.com.
Here with the legend Russ Lopez. Russ, how's it going? Nice to see you here at the 30th ADA National Championships.
Oh, yes. I am just thrilled to be here. It's my first one ever here for the ADA, and I'm really enjoying everything here. I'm playing in the steel tip this weekend here, no soft tip, but I play both, and I just enjoy the game.
Well, that's what I was about to ask you, steel tip or soft tip. What were you playing this weekend? Because you can choose to play either or. That's the unique thing about this. What do you say?
Oh, yeah. I was considering playing soft tip, but I just said I got to go back to my old school stuff and play a little bit of steel tip.
Well, old school. We'll just go ahead and say you've been on the scene for quite some time. Played on the world scene for quite some time, even with Paul Lim. It's nice to see you still out and about, just tackling the field and playing well in the process. I got to actually play in Oklahoma a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
Beat me. What do you say?
Oh yeah, yeah. It was fun. I really enjoyed that. Dustin won't like it, but I was the only one to beat Dustin Holt in that little qualifier we had to go to Boston, but I still fell short. But I enjoyed the game, and what I like most, a lot of the young guys around Oklahoma City and everywhere around the country, I like to promote the game of darts. And as Kaden Anderson, he's with Bottleson as well, and I just try to help the younger guys to come along and do, good stuff.
Well, that's good. I'm glad that you mentioned Bottleson, because Bottleson's an older company. They've been around for a while, but they do have players like you and young Kaden Anderson. So maybe we'll see that kind of get back in the mix on a bigger occasion.
Right.
I think so.
You think about Kaden's 16, I'm 66, so there's a 50-year difference there. But with Kaden's really doing a phenomenal job on the junior dart scene right now. He's playing really good. He's among them. I just like to promote darts and get lots of people involved, because this is a fun sport. It really is.
It definitely is. Any goals for the weekend?
Take first.
There we go. Awesome. Well, thank you, Russ, for taking a moment with us. Appreciate it.
I bet. Thank you.
Here with young Kaden Anderson at the 30th Annual ADA National Championships. Kaden, how's it feel to be here?
Feels great. I mean, second time doing ADA Nationals. I mean, I didn't stay for the last one, but I'm going to be here all week. Should be exciting.
Well, that is great to hear. You've had a fantastic run the last couple weeks. Went to the CDC event in Canada, had, 3 big wins there. That must feel nice.
Yeah, it does. I mean, I couldn't produce the way I did in the Evolution in the junior, but I got 1 win in the junior, 2 in the Evolution. Competition's great, you know.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, when you're playing fierce competitors like Joey Lanaw, PJ Stewart, and so many others, I mean, you're gonna get some top level games there.
Yeah, I mean, me, Joey, PJ, we always have battles. It's always fun playing them, you know. And we'll continue to do that, you know. Produce our best.
Well, I think that we'll see you kind of make your way around North America, and maybe hopefully soon, maybe we'll see you overseas. I know those 2 gentlemen are kind of taking their talents over there as well, and just trying to step up that level of competition. Do you think you try to do that in the near future? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I still got time, but yeah, I'd like to go overseas, maybe try the development tour, see how I do.
There you go. Well, you got a lot of support from mom, dad, and your sister too. Let's mention her. So it's nice to have that support system around you to encourage you to go out. I mean, you're hitting like 30 events this year, I would imagine. What do you think?
I mean, yeah, a lot of traveling, but it's also a lot of fun. That's why I'm doing it, and visiting a lot of different places is really cool.
Yeah, that's great to hear. Well, what are you playing this weekend? Are you playing steel tip, soft tip, both?
Just steel. I don't really do soft tip that much, so.
Yeah, you're from the Virginia area, is that correct? Virginia area, so yeah, or West Virginia, I should say. So yeah, I mean, over there, that's mostly a lot of steel tip, a little soft splashed in, but yeah, most of your predominant game is steel.
Yeah, all my leagues over there are all steel tip. Really no soft tip boards, so just steel mainly. Yeah.
There you go. Well, what's your goals for the weekend?
Produce well. I mean, just play my game and hopefully get a couple wins, get a couple good top finishes, you know. Just do my game, you know.
Yeah, there you go. Just play your board, play your game, and go from there. Well, good luck this weekend. Thanks for taking a moment with us, Kaden. Appreciate it.
No problem.
I'm here with Maria Carley. Maria, have you ever played in an ADA National Championship before?
No, never actually. This is my first time. Actually, we only played the first league that we played this year to qualify to come here. But honestly, it's been a blast so far.
Awesome. That's great to see. Well, being out of Canada, I mean, I would assume this might be your first one, but through those online leagues, that's how you qualified for this, right?
Yeah, exactly. We played a doubles league, which went on for quite some time, so it was awesome. And the people there were great, so we decided to take the opportunity to come out and see everybody and see what this is like. So it's been great.
There you go. Well, you, Trish, and Jason are here this weekend from Canada. I think those are our only Canadian people that are here, but it's nice to see you folks. What events are you going to be playing this weekend? Soft, steel tip, both?
So playing soft mostly, but singles I'm going to be playing steel tip. So every other event we'll be playing soft tip, but so 4-man open today. Trish and I are playing doubles, and then I'm going to play singles.
That dangerous Trish Maria duo. That's going to be one to reckon with.
We've been doing well so far, so we'll just try to keep that going.
Any goals for the weekend?
No, honestly, I really wanted to come out and see what it was like. Like, you've heard about these things and you've heard how great they are. It's not often that you see a tournament that has both steel and soft tip, and you can pick which ones you want to play in. And so you kind of get the best of both worlds. And I just started playing soft tip last year, so this is absolutely phenomenal. This is awesome.
There you go. There you go. What is your next event that you'll be playing in?
Oh, that's a good question. I think we're going to. We're actually going to be in the States. I think we're going to Del Lago in, I want to say October-ish, something like that, yeah? So I think so. I think we're taking a little bit of a break. But normally, we do have a tournament in Canada that we play every September, so we're going to go there for that one and then head back to the States after that.
There you go. There you go. Well, we saw you at Cherry Bomb. I look forward to seeing you at many, many more of these events.
Thank you so much. Honestly, it's great, and everybody here is so welcoming, and it's honestly great. And I love the format of U.S. tournaments too. Like, I love the Canadian ones too, just because of the round robin. But I love the knockout because it really gets the pressure up, and it's fun. I love it.
There you go. Well, thanks for giving us a moment of your time. Good luck this weekend.
No problem. Thank you so much.
Righty, here with Donnie Ray at the 30th annual ADA National Championships. Donnie, have you ever played in this event before?
Yes, I have. Last year was the first year that I played in this event. It was a fantastic event in St. Louis, Missouri. I had a great time. The stream was excellent. The players were great. The tournament was ran successfully.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, we're happy to see you here at this one. There's a lot of new players, it looks like. I think about a 25 to 30% increase, I'd say. What do you think?
Yes, it's getting bigger and better. I think they're doing really, really good things for ADA here. And I think with the steel tip and soft tip, whether it's split, it's fantastic, where you can get a taste of both if you want it. I mean, it's there for you.
Well, what are you going to be playing in? Are you going to be doing soft, steel, or both?
I'm going to play the soft tip because I represent Tracy Bryan from Oklahoma, and I'm playing the soft tip, and that's what I do here.
Oh, awesome, awesome. Well, I know you got a big Oklahoma gathering here, that's for sure. I'm seeing a lot of Oklahoma people. How did you qualify for this event? Just through your local qualifiers with Tracy, or how?
Yes, we played an online league, and they started up a league, and we all played together, and it's just an open schedule, so you set the time with the players you play, and that's how we got qualified to play.
That works out, especially when you kind of can mingle your schedule into theirs and figure it out. So I wanted to ask you, what are your goals for this weekend?
My goal for this weekend is to represent darts as the way it should be, to play the best that I can play, and enjoy my time here with friends that I don't get to see on a regular basis. I love this game more than anybody can ever imagine. I just want to represent this game the way it's supposed to be represented.
Well, that's good. Hopefully some good finishes as well. We'll see how that one goes, right?
I will do the best that I can do. That's all I can do.
There you go. Well, I understand you're going to be in a massive event next weekend as well. I wanted to give you a shout out for making that bull shooter on ESPN. Hope you give that one a good run, and maybe we'll see you in the finals live on ESPN. What do you say?
It's just an honor and a privilege to be represented in the top 32 players in this country, and I'm blessed to be able to be there, and I appreciate for all of the support that I have around me, so I'm grateful.
Awesome. Well, good luck this weekend, and good luck next weekend. Donnie, thanks for giving us a moment of your time.
Well, thank you so much for your time right now. Appreciate you.
All righty, here with Mr. Kevin Luke at the 30th ADA National Championships. How many times have you been in this event? I know you were in St. Louis last year.
I've only been here 3 times total.
3 times total. Well, it's definitely a cool event, steel tip and soft tip. What are you playing this week?
I'm playing all steel.
All steel. Okay, all righty. Any goals for the weekend?
Ultimately, I'm going for an MVP because, you know, you might as well, right?
You might as well. You might as well. Might as well. Well, you did play on Team Extreme for the ADA All-Star event. Fun event that was. It's kind of fun to see that team aspirations going up. I just wanted to ask you, how was it, you know, on yourself, having to stop, start, kind of that singles WDF style? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, the format takes a little bit to get used to because you play one, you sit like 4 games, so you have to warm up on the side, but it's not the same. But, you know, you have to adapt.
Similar to like if you were on Team USA for the WDF. I don't know if you've experienced that, but yeah, the WDF kind of has that same style team format where I think you got to get 8 wins or something like that.
When I was on the World Cup in Romania with Cheney and Widmeyer and Jerry Van Loon, you'd play 1 game, then they all 3 would play, then you play again, and you couldn't warm up in between games. So you're just sitting there cold and get 9 darts, and you got to deal with it.
There you go. Well, how did you qualify for this event? I just wanted to ask you.
I played a singles league on my grand board to qualify for this.
Well, they've allowed that this year, and a lot of players have done that. The Canadians, Trish Gretzik, Maria Carley, Jason Barlow did that to qualify. So
he's on my 4-man team today, too.
There you go. That's a deadly team. That's a deadly team. Well, Kevin, thanks for taking a moment with us. Good luck this weekend. Hopefully all the best. And we'll see you down the road. What do you say?
Yeah, all right. Hey, I'll be a bull shooter next week.
Oh, yeah. I did. Well, let's mention it. Let's mention that for bull shooter.
Which is going to be televised on ESPN for the Final Four Friday. And then also be from there to Music City next weekend.
Oh, wow. So quite the weekend next week. Hopefully we don't see you on Friday. Maybe you'll be on the TV on Friday instead of me seeing you in person.
See me at both places on Friday.
Ah, there we go. There we go. Well, look forward to it. Good luck this weekend. Good luck next weekend, Kevin. Thanks for giving us a moment of your time.
All right. Thank you.
All righty, everybody. William Stuart here, joined by Carl Remick of the ADA.
Thanks for joining me for a quick second to talk about, well, the American Darts Association 30th year. What do you have to say about that one?
Oh, it's great, Will, and thank you for being here. I greatly appreciate you and the staff doing this, and 30 years, like our 30th anniversary championship, I can't believe it. It's absolutely amazing. I mean, the turnout, the venue, the partners, the sponsorship, it's great. It's great. I love it.
Well, this all started back in the 90s with, your dad and your mom, right? Glenn and Gloria starting this off. Your dad, unfortunately, no longer with us, but you and your mom kind of take the helm, per se, correct?
Yeah, carrying the torch. You know, it's a family business. The show must go on. I know that's what he wanted to do. Mom's still going strong. And, my brother's here. My sister works for the company. It truly is a family business. And we're welcoming all of our members into our family. They're just as much family, just like you, and again, all of our partners. And it's great. It's great that darts have progressed, and we're here, and we're celebrating with everybody, all of our friends and family. It's absolutely amazing.
Well, it's been nice. You do have a pretty good increase for this 30th one. So, I mean, it's really nice to see everybody here having fun, and you do it in kind of your own way with the steel tip and soft tip. So I wanted to mention that. Where did that come about? How did you guys start that process, and why is that so important to you guys, having both aspects of the game, both soft and steel?
Yeah, well, when my father started the company back in 1990, and my mother, they wanted to get both aspects and both sides of the board, steel tip and soft tip, and say, hey, why can't we all be under one roof, all together, and battle it out on the board? Obviously, we started with steel tip, and then soft tip kind of came, right behind that, and we decided to get both sides of the board because, again, we want everyone to be together, And you probably heard me say before is, with the ADA National Championship, we have fun first and throw darts second.
Well, that's a good motto to have, and honestly, it's great that you guys are pretty much saying darts is darts, whether it's soft tip or steel tip. It's important to have both aspects out there because both are very big and popular in North America, more so in the U.S. soft tip wise. But I mean, it's a very popular game, and we're seeing it with a couple Canadians, some people from Thailand and Scotland even joining us this year.
Yeah, absolutely. And it gives a chance, like if you're in a heavily populated, soft tip area where there's no steel tip, you can actually come and qualify under soft tip, but play steel tip here and give it a shot. So you can bounce back and forth, and again, we just want to give as many options out there because that's what the members love and want to do, and try stuff out.
Well, we're seeing that already with a couple individuals choosing to play both. I think Maria Carley did that last night, a couple others. It's nice, and I wanted to ask you about the neutralizer system. It's kind of important to have a either division-based play or a handicap system in place so you can incorporate newer players, some youth players as well.
Absolutely. We love to see the pro players. We love to see the pro aspect. As you know, Will, would travel around. The darts by them are absolutely fantastic. But we want to get new people into the sport, and that they're not the same caliber starting out, just like you and I were, throwing our first darts. So the neutralizer system gives that handicap situation to where they feel like they can compete and have a shot at that winning dart to win the big prize money. So, and then, work their way up to the open division and then up to the pro status. So, climb that ladder, get those achievements, and feel better about your darts and yourself, whether it be league or at the championship.
I completely agree with that. I mean, it's awesome to see these ladies that and men that are coming to this and maybe don't have the experience of others, but they're getting the national championship experience here with the ADA. Yeah. What does the future hold for the ADA, do you think? You got 30 years underneath your belt. What do you want to go from here?
I mean, I want to see it, for another 30 years. Obviously we're going to take it another year at a time. We're one of the only associations that bounces our national championship around the country. I think our members love that because it's not, Vegas is absolutely great. Palace Station has been wonderful to us, and every anniversary we are in Vegas, but we also bounce around the country so our members can see different parts of the country that they've never been to while they can compete, play darts, meet up with those longtime friendships that, we meet down here in the dart hall. But Gloria, myself, my brother, my sister, Chris at the office, Denise, everyone, we're going to keep it going. We're going to keep mom and dad's dream alive, to keep their baby going. So I can't wait for the future. I don't know. We're going to get more members, more states, and more everything. So next year, come on out, come join us. Will be here. Let's have a good time.
There we go. We're thrilled here, and thanks for having us as well. Any final words you want to say to any of these ADA dart players out there?
Oh my gosh, I can't thank you enough from the bottom of my heart, along with the staff and everybody, the partners, the sponsors. I mean, you guys got us here. You guys have a good time. It's great to see you every time. Great to see you every year, and I look forward to you guys being members from here on out with myself.
Awesome. Well, thanks for taking a little moment with us, Carl. It's been nice to reflect on years past as well as the future for the ADA, and thanks for having us at this 30th ADA National Championship.
Absolutely. Well, hey, thank you very much. We'll see.
All righty, folks. Looks like we're going to have our finals up next. It's going to be Schmitty Wright and Holly Dye taking on Duyon. Let's get it right. Duyon and Hune. So hang on one second. We'll have it live here momentarily. As oh, no. It's not Holly. It's Daisy and Schmitty. I thought it was Holly. My apologies. So never mind. Yeah, we'll get going underway here in just a moment's time. Unless Daisy's just practicing. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll find out in a second. Appreciate you folks joining us and hanging in there for this women's matchup before we call it a night. We'll see you in a minute.
It's off.
Alrighty, back everybody as we're here for our final. I wanted to make sure I told these ladies, I said, hey, if you can start hearing us, let me know, because it's gotten a little bit quiet in the hall as we empty out and the blind draw continues on here in Las Vegas. I'm going to make sure that these lovely ladies can't hear us. This is Holly Dye, Schmitty Wright, taking on Gisette Duyon and Daisy Hart. So I was wrong. It's not Hune. Hune was just keeping her eye and watching Duyon, the other one. That was her women's partner.
You like saying that last name, don't you?
I do. I love it.
Duyon.
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 You totally wrong. It's Duyon.
Duyon. Oh my gosh, that Ozarkian accent is coming out again.
I walked up to her and it was in St. Louis last year, and I said, how do you say your last name? Is it Duyon? And she goes, how did you get that right? And I said, I don't know. You tell me, because I never get last names right.
Well, no one butchers last names like I butcher last names. Holy cow.
Oh, my.
Daisy Hartsfield, Josette Duon, hope I did that right, getting it done. It's Holly and Michelle, a.k.a. Schmitty. Been a fun weekend. There's been some great matches. We've got some great players. Been featuring a lot of good folks. Jimmy, give us just a minute. We got to go adjust some music so we don't get our copyright and get kicked out.
Alrighty, back here as it's for this one as it's 42 scored, so that's going to leave 12. Double 6 for Schmitty. Inside on that one. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's a daunting task as she leaves herself Madhouse.
Oof.
That's always difficult, isn't it?
Oof. Madhouse for 12.
Daisy.
Here comes the hammer, 24, double 12. Boom, right in the heart, folks. Right in the heart.
Daisy gets the first leg. Looks like actually Tony's getting ready to warm up on her soft hit board here. So that'll be a semi-final there. Remember, folks, this is a race to 5 legs on this format. There we go. That's better.
Kind of let things play out a little bit. Making the adjustments for the wind, the rain, the storms, aka the noise, the music. As people get lively and stuff like that, it makes it easier for us to commentate. Don't get into those tango copyrights. Schmitty up there for 24.
Schmitty and... Well, Schmitty's from the Florida area.
Mm-hmm. Where's Holly Dye from?
Pitt, Pennsylvania, I believe.
I know that Josette's from Louisiana, right?
Yeah.
And what about Daisy?
Daisy's from Georgia.
Quite an eclectic blend of doubles here.
Yeah. I'll tell you, yeah, Virginia for Dye.
Virginia for Dye.
Yeah. A lot of those extreme players are from Pitt, Maryland, Virginia area, West Virginia. May throw in a little background music just to kind of counteract some of the background music we're suffering from.
Yeah, no kidding. We've got to be careful.
Maybe that kind of will help things out for us if I play a little tunage in our background. So
Here comes the hammer.
Classic downstairs looks.
She loves that 19.
I'm telling you, doesn't she?
She does. 57, 57, 57, 9, 133, 95. That's what we see out of Daisy.
I asked her, I think, the other day, I said, you allergic to the 20s? Or
I wanted to ask her that. No.
Just figured I'd ask her real quick.
Holiday, I'm trying to grab that 10 plus in there. Only manages 22. Here comes the hammer on 192. Should need at least 32 to set the out.
She grabs the 38 and kind of chuckles.
38, nothing wrong with that. 38, out of the 19, 57. 76 on the turn. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I did stream that one. Ryan's talking to Kaden Anderson about getting his butt whooped by Kiefer Durham. Oh, he's young. He's young. He's in his 24, 25, I think now. Yeah. It's probably your Super Cup or whatever it is. Yeah. Because they do that. They do the league, the online league, and they do that Super Cup too. Duyon and Hearts. Gonna go 19, I think? No, 7. 7 to leave that 32 for next time she comes up, if there is one. Holly looking for 142, a doable checkout, but not after that dart there, so. Hearts looking at that double 16. Can she capitalize? No. It's inside.
25, 24. Right needs double 12.
Inside.
Double 6.
There's Mr. Sidney Vaughn. Wonder who his partner is.
Are you in Premier Division? You're in Division 1.
And there it is. Daisy gets another leg on the board. 2-0 lead here in this final.
All right. Hammond continues to go down on the bottom. Hearts the hammer. Hammer the hearts. Which one would you call her?
I just go with Daisy.
Daisy. I'm trying to be, you know, it says hammer on her jersey, hearts up on the screen.
Holly going in that motion to keep it straight. Just trying to keep it one after another. Down 2-0. They're going to need everything they can. Once again, race to 5 legs here in this one. Who is that? Is that Donnie Ray? That's Donnie Ray and Tony right there.
Wow. That is Donnie Ray. Having a little fun with the headbands. I don't know if you guys have noticed the headbands throughout the building, but it's like a rage for this group, isn't it?
They've been popular this weekend, let me tell you. As Hawkins posted, says, look at this Harlem Globetrotter. Yeah, good stuff.
If you're just catching up, this is a Women's Pro 501 final. Josette Duon and Daisy Hartz versus Holly Dye and Schmitty Wright. Duon and Hartz up 2-0 in this race to 5.
Just falling short in that first dart for Schmitty.
You just like saying Schmitty.
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 I like it.
Will's got his things. He's got Schmitty. He's got Duon.
She likes Schmitty.
Schmitty.
She likes Schmitty.
I like the hammer. Every time I look at her, I go, here comes the hammer. You got to give these folks the love. They're just trying to play darts and win a match. We're trying to commentate.
She's still got a checkout opportunity here. Not anymore after that one.
Just manages 25 on the turn. Does leave 90.
So 38 to start. That'll leave her 96. Or should have gone at trip 20 there to leave at double 18. Man, I mean, even a throat lozenge myself here soon.
Oh, she just missed on that 10. She wanted that 10 to leave the tops. $58-8. A hammer looks to add to their lead. 18 for tops. Oh, she misses. She'll go 14. Oh, she stays there to grab the double bull. She pulls it down to the 2 to leave 48. Here comes Schmitty. Double 4. here's 16. 16 for Duane. Outside on dart 1. And she nails it right in the heart for dart 2. Josette Dacey goes out to a commanding 3-0 lead.
Didn't see that one coming. I thought we were going to be in for a barn burner of a match here so far, but
No, it's just 3. How many times have we seen teams go 3 on the spin? And Smitty wins the court.
what do you say? Let's take a look here. What do you think?
Go for it.
Let's take a look at the split screen here. So we actually got Hawk and Sid taking on Mark and Tony.
Ooh, Schmitty just bounced out that. It looked like he was going to hit another trip 24.
Semi-final match on top. The bottom steel tip is the final. Tony looking at 196 here. Remember, split bowl on that soft tip side. Just as a little reminder to you all. As Ryan gives Kaden a lesson here.
This kid gives me the lesson. We were talking about how, arcs and darts. So if I get one dart to arc and then I get the second dart to arc, then I will actually pull to the back of the dart and I want to stack underneath. Just certain things you can do, try to get that 1080. But I also use a thinner barrel than most too.
Hawk leaves 150. Dacey starting off trip 19 on the bottom side. Does she find another there? Yes, she does.
She did.
117.
Big turn for the hammer. We're not allowed to call him Bob, but Bob just shot at the 54. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, well, one of the biggest things that Kaden and I have been discussing all weekend is how darts land and how darts fall. I throw an arcing dart. Kaden throws a lot more flatter shot than I do. And, I'm 5'6". Kaden, what are you, 6 foot?
6'3", like 5'4".
You're not 5'4". Get out of here. Do you know who Sid Waddell was? No. Sid Waddell was the announcer that was real crazy for the PDC in the early days of the BDO, and then flew in the PDC. He always said that the dart player about 6 to 6'1" was the perfect height for that straight shot into that 20. Now Taylor was around 5'7", 5'8", so he would throw his dart where it would come up and go underneath what they call stacking. If you watch Gurney's a stacker. Who else is a stacker, Will?
You said a stacker?
Stacker.
Let me turn on a mic that actually works, I guess, here. Oh, Justin Pipe.
Okay, so it's a
Pipe's
stacker.
a big stacker. Robert Owen, Stackhouse, or yeah, I think they call him Stackhouse. I think that's what it is. Robert Owen. He's been playing on that online darts league, live league. He's a stacker as well. Yeah.
I know you never knew Bob Bettis. Bob Bettis is out of Little Rock, Arkansas. This is way back to the Russ Lopez, Paul M days where they were, Steve Brown first come over from England. Bob Bettis taught me to arc and lay up. So I'd go arc 1, arc 2, and then throw a really harder dart at the third dart to go straight underneath it for the 1080. Bettis was really good at arcs, but then you get Taylor, who was real good at stack. So Taylor's won 16 times the world championships, but that's just because their heights. Bettis was short like me.
Another one like you, Kaden, the younger person who stacks is Keen Berry. Keen stacks as well.
Yep.
So he's got the pixel darts, but his dart always lands almost at a upward angle rather than your Danny Lobby, which lands like literally where the flight's kicked up in the air down.
Did you ever see Stacy Brongbird throw? She threw a really high dart to come down. Really. And she released it really high and it came down. It was real high arcs.
So Darcy pulls off the 4-0 lead. On the steel tip board. Not bad at all.
Duhan and Hart's out 4-0. Dying right. Got to do something. They got to go 5 on the spin to get this. I will tell you something else is always stay with your throw. It's like I don't watch someone throw. Like if you and I were playing a singles match, I wouldn't watch you play. I wouldn't watch you play because sometimes you'll find yourself, you know, like so if you're throwing a smooth player like a Gates, a Baggish, guys are real smooth. You can kind of watch them, but players will mimic other players. So I won't watch them by throw. So if they've got a weird stance, or they've got where they kick out, or like Gino Florin jumps on that third dart and throws that real hard, I'll find myself wanting to mimic that. And I won't watch them throw. So I can stay in my own game and not pay attention to what they're doing. But you got to pay. You want to make sure you keep up with the scores. But people will mimic. And the other thing of it is play a lot of 501, and you're on the big long format alternating scores. You'll notice that if they slow down, you'll slow down if you're paying attention. So if they go 60s, you're now throwing 60s. If they throw 45, you're throwing 45s. So I won't watch that. I just want to focus on my score.
Mm-hmm. Keep your eyes on the ground. You actually do a phenomenal job of that, Kaden.
Mm-hmm.
Do you do that on purpose?
Do what?
I notice when you walk back to the Aki, if you have a crowd behind you, you don't look at anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do you notice that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
it's a good trait to have.
You keep your eye on the ground, and you just turn around and go about your business.
Mm-hmm.
Zone out. Thinking like no one's there.
Exactly. So it works for the crowd around you, but also in front of you too, because you're not really focused on the player and or the crowd. You're focused on what you're doing.
Another thing that I've noticed is players have developed over time is they'll get too caught up in scoring. They feel like a player shouldn't score because they don't like cricket. It'll take them out of their element. You just expect everyone to play that well, and you just try to overcome whatever scores in front of you. If you just try to overcome the score in front of you, you won't get caught up in the antics and and then people saying, maybe your opponent's just going to say choice words as you come walking by. I don't even pay attention. You could say 50,000 things to me, and I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm not listening to you. You watch the PDC when they know that they're on and out, they'll go back and get a drink of water. They won't even look at the board. They just wait for the scorekeeper to call it. And if they don't call it, then they just pick up their darts and they go right back to the board and throw their out. It's just little things like that people don't realize on mimicking, that you can get yourself caught up with the opponent.
I'm pretty sure somebody just pulled the old 19s are closed on Daisy. Said, can't go there anymore.
Here comes the hammer. She is right at that 19 again. We've been watching her play.
Yeah, I actually we'll probably just head on over to this match, as honestly, this could end here if Daisy and Josette are able to go ahead and capitalize and take this leg. It'll be a 5-0 win.
Schmitty says, nope, there's a 99, folks.
180 on the soft tip board from Hawk.
On the turn for Dawn. She'll try to set up her 74 with a trip 14. She goes to the 54 route. I've seen a lot of folks this weekend 74 go 54 here, and it surprises me. Why not 14? Why not trip 14? Did you notice that, Kaden? 74. I go trip 14, leave 32. Fat 14 leaves me 60. See a lot of people throwing at that 54
Yeah, if you miss,
and leaves double 10.
Yeah, if you miss, you go 20, and you can set up for double.
Yeah, it's really been surprising me.
I think the reason behind that is just the possibility of a bust too. Fat 60, but that that triple 20s right there.
18 for 52. Oh, she missed it. 51 leaves. She either go 11 or 19. She does go to 19, leave 32. I don't know. It's just the thing I've noticed this weekend. I noticed when we call a lot of steel tip matches, it's 74 is 42.
Yeah.
No, you
first start.
First start for Schmitty right in the heart.
There we go. They're on the board, folks. This Hawks about to go double 8 for the win. That's a 2-0 lead for them, I do believe.
What do you think of court curve leg, Kaden? We know that's different. Would you rather play alternate start or court curve leg?
Well, it's like a rhythm shooter. I probably like alternating start.
You and I talked about playing Gates. Do you want to lose that cork every time to Gates and give him a chance to go 15 and you have to beat him in 12?
Yeah, I mean, I personally don't like to cork every time, but it's a little different, you know. What do you think?
I would rather cork one time and alternate through.
Those mics can be just a touch tricky. Can't they? That's quite all right. Looking that shyness out of you. That's
Shoot,
what
he
we're trying
doesn't
to do.
have dart terms, he won't be shy.
Yeah, if he was only shy on the dart board is what we were thinking, you know.
I wish he'd be shy to me and quit kicking my butt.
Shy away from those trebles. He gets way too many of them.
No, you keep that up. That's awesome.
No, it really is. It's great.
Reading on Facebook. What? Reading on Facebook. You're sitting at 398. Jacob Southern, what do you do? 398 is not even a big deal. Throw the 1080 for all I care. Why would it matter? Duhan 305. Dying right, sitting back at 328.
Only went a little bit more out of that one as you see him go. Oh. Every mark counts, especially when you're paying Sid and Daniel. As I said, it was 2-0. It's actually 1-1 up there.
According to the computer screen, it says 1-1.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Apparently, it's 1-1.
Hey, Will, it's 1-1. I want to get thrown out of the booth again. So when Will gets mad at you, he kicks you in the shin, he stomps on your big toe, and then he throws you out of the booth.
Sure. Did
I mention he stomps on your big toe? And it hurts.
I guess when you just burn up a mic and get... No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, man, I talk about making... You want to make Will mad, you burn up a mic on him. And not with great commentary. You burn it up because you put the thing back together wrong.
Slide that old positive. to the negative on that old
Yeah, that was a dumb,
battery
stupid move,
change.
Yeah. After he yells at me to stomps on my big toe, he says, "Okay, I've done it before." Duhan looks at 170. Here comes the big fish. Trip 20, double bull. Kaden like the big fish. You ever hit it? How many times you hit the big fish?
I don't think I've ever done it in a game.
You've never done the big fish?
Not in game.
Really?
Have you?
Yeah. I did in a qualifier one year against LJ Yinger. Long time ago.
So not in a big game, huh? No 170? What's your biggest checkout, Kaden?
167, the second biggest.
You've had a 167, huh?
Yeah.
Mine's a 161. Got a nice little 161 before.
You ever looked at a 9-darter?
How deep have you gone?
I think like 6 or 7.
6 or 7 deep into a 9? That's
Dart
not bad.
Madness finale, Columbia, Missouri, Curtis Strait. I go 180, trip 20, fat 19.
Ooh.
Fat 19. Okay, then I lose the leg. Did I tell you I lost the leg too?
No.
I go fat 19, and I trip the 19 because that's mad. Then I try to lose the leg. He's right on me with 140, 140, 140. I don't check it out, and he takes out the game.
That's Curtis for you. That's Curtis.
Big old left-hander out of St. Louis, which I'm playing Blueberry Hill with him again this year.
I need to make it to Blueberry, but how are you going to play Blueberry Hill when Blueberry Hill's Labor Day weekend?
No, it's not. It's weekend after. They moved it.
They moved it.
Because of Shark Tank. Let's see, I didn't go to Shark Tank last year. I went to Blueberry Hill.
Oh, okay. Maybe will attend now. The famous Blueberry Hill.
Do you know anything about Blueberry Hill? There's 3 world champions on the wall that have won the singles, and they put your wall up for life on the wall. Hart's up there. Steve Brown's on there. There's all kinds of people. John Reichwein from the early 70s and 80s is up there. Stacy Bromberg's on the wall. She won the world championship. Hart won the world championship. Paul Lynn's up there.
That's trip 10.
36, double 18 to take the match.
And that wobble of that reflex point. She gets it. Nice. Right in the corner of the bed.
And there goes the hammer.
You can
There
hear that
goes
little
our
woo of Daisy.
Hartsfield, Dacey hammers it home. It's a 5-1 match for our ladies pro doubles. Second place goes to Holly Dye and Schmitty Wright.
Fantastic stuff, ladies.
Good shots, ladies.
Yes,
Good
indeed.
shots.
Yes, indeed. We're going to head down over to the soft tip side of things. And we'll turn up our little
Now, you being from
noisemaker.
West Virginia, Caden, I would understand why you wouldn't go to Blueberry Hill, because it is a long ways to get there. It's a downtown St. Louis. Hotel's kind of it's hard to do. But it's just a little $10,000. But it's the world's largest bar tournament. Now, in 06 or 07, we had nationals there. Danny Lobby Sr. was there. Brownie won the singles. Paul Lynn was there. Stacy Bromberg won the singles. It was a $25,000 tournament there. And it was actually a split ADO and ADA tournament. ADO and ADA was all involved in that one. And they have this place called the Elvis Room. For me, the Elvis Room is fine, but for you, you're going to hit your head and try to play darts. It's the low ceiling.
Low ceiling,
Yeah,
huh?
if you're like me, I'm an arcer. I can almost hit the ceiling when I throw my darts. Like Curtis is an arc shot, so and then how it's proportionally set is you actually kind of drop down. You look like you're on top of the board, but you're throwing, but how it's all proportioned.
Yep. I couldn't do it because I'm an archer. My release is literally here.
I played Butler downstairs in the Elvis Room, and he gets by me because he bounced out, 15 darts. I don't know, he got by me. But that year it was sponsored by Amberbach. So we had the big old fat super wire dart boards. So, and people were sharpening their points, and they kept digging in those wires, and their darts would kick out. And Brownie's like, take your darts, drop them on the ground, put the flattest, dullest point on the end of that dart, so it'll hit that big old fat wire and go in. instead of just kicking it right back out. Sure enough, it works.
Steve Brown.
Steve Brown.
Knows all that information. He's been on the block a time or two, let me tell you.
Former WDF #1, world #1. Played in the PDC in the early 90s. He could have probably continued, but he had trouble traveling back and forth.
Yeah, I mean, that's been a consistent issue for quite some time now. You look at even now.
I think if PDC would have been in its infinies when Brownie was traveling with Taylor and all those guys. He traveled with Taylor and what was all of them. Then when they left the BDO and started the WDC, Taylor probably or Brownie probably would have stayed over there and played. I'm also an amateur dart historian for the States. Not really that good at it, but I'll tell you a lot of things. They're doing drinks over there. Will Stuart getting a nice little clap, high five. Back to our soft tip match. Schmeland leaves 1-3-1. Hawk's going to be late on a 2-3-6. Vaughn and Hawkins step 2-1 over Schmee and B. $10.80. What do you think? What do you think?
Yeah.
Yep. 180. Not real good at it. Here comes Bob's Burgers. I mean, VB. YB, sorry. 128 goes. He'll need to go to the 18. Oh, he stays down. Single bull. Yep, leaves him 100. Do you switch on the 1-2-8 even though you had two darts? Back
probably.
to the 18s or you go to 20?
Yeah, I'd probably go 20.
16 for tops. There it is. I didn't know if he was going to do the old Yellow Clawson. So 56 left for Yellow Clawson when he plays. He'll go 20 double 18. This is the Pro Soft. Top four matchup. Pro Soft, top four. We've got Schmee and YB. Vaughn and Hawkins. They want us to mic up Tony again. We'd love to, but we're not quite yet really is good about that until
this has a little bit more meaning, I think, to it. You know,
it's good. We're going to get there. He definitely is someone we could mic up for an event.
Nah, it was fun. It was definitely fun. Yeah, we're not going to be doing that tonight, unfortunately. But Tony certainly had a blast.
These are some of the Will Stuart production values of USA Darts Production. So this is what's probably going to come your way in the future. We're going to be almost NFL with mic'd up players and interviews and replays and flamingos running across the room and kangaroo boxing. Whatever else Will Stuart will come up with.
I just choked on all my water I was drinking there.
Sid for 140. Shami wants to capitalize for his 180.
I know YB's up.
Oh, I'm sorry. YB's up.
Kane said, "What you talking about, Willis?"
What you talking about, Willis?
57 now.
Starting to have some viewership there. I know it's late for y'all folks, but we're still running our mouths.
Yeah, we're still getting after it here. Just a little bit.
I tell you what, I went up to Hawk after that win on the open doubles, and I'm like, I'm telling you what, man, you just don't give, you just don't move. A lot of players get too caught up in that emotional side of losing and winning, or just miss that dart, that they change their whole atmosphere. They'll change their feet, they'll change their stats, they'll change their shoulders. Watch some of those. Jeff Johnson up in Whammo.
Whammo, yeah.
I mean, that guy did not move. He kept his eyes on the board and kept throwing straight ahead. Don't matter if you miss, lose, or not. Those slight adjustments can throw the whole game off.
Same mechanical movement every time. You look at, like, Andrew Gelding's been known to do that. He literally walks to the line and does the same thing every single time.
Cadence.
Yep.
Cadence. 1, 2, 3 darts, pull them. In the rhythm. 60 for Sid.
Big trip 20.
60 for Sid. Give us one more so we can get the Will Stuart 180.
Oh.
Sid, I'm going to come out there and kick you in the shin. So people give Will Stuart a hard time on his 180. I don't call it out because we got Boom Goes the Dynamite. I let him call the 180.
Yeah. Let's be honest. 180 is garbage. My 180 is garbage.
So you called out my 180?
Yeah, I called that your finger point. Your
He
Bob
goes,
Ando.
Bob goes the janitor.
Bob goes the janitor. No, I said, there's a Bob Anderson from Kaden Anderson.
Yeah, Kaden Anderson. We get back to his Anderson heritage to Bob Anderson.
You do need to just take it over.
What?
Take over the finger point. Bob Anderson, Kaden Anderson. Why not?
It's the Anderson point.
It's the Anderson point. Hey-o.
Hey-o.
Now you just got to get Gary to do it. Hey, Gary. Oh, man. A 3-1 lead here for Vaughn and Hawkins in this one.
Me and YB trying to get back in this. Tony can smash a 1080 right here.
I think we will have the finals coming our way here next. And I'm thinking with the way things are going, these guys actually turned on their own music, and I don't know. We'll see where things are, but we just may turn off the background. I don't know.
Yeah, we may have to.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I know that you guys like to listen to us talk, and listen to me chirp. And Kaden and I talk about everything's in darts, but when that copyright comes in, we lose our whole weekend if we ain't careful.
I'm literally also eating my mic right now to try to literally whisper into it.
I'm sure I've got some nuts around here somewhere.
Well, I'm afraid these guys will hear me, and I'm like, nah. We are just behind these guys in that curtain, so we're within a whisper's reach.
Remember when we called the Booyah Cup and we were in the middle of getting excited in that match and they heard every word we were saying?
We found out immediately after when Jeremiah Millar said, yeah, I could hear you guys the whole time. And I said, well, why didn't you tell us to stop? He said, I just didn't care. Okay, $3 to $5 grand on the line and you just didn't care. James, no, buddy. Our mics are top notch, but let's be honest, nothing can cover that. Nothing can cover that. Unfortunately, we're not in the back area or nothing. We're in the hall, and we do have like a speaker above us, so yeah, it's not going to work, unfortunately. I wish it would, but.
32 for the Hawk. Outside on the asphalt.
Those shirts are nice, though.
And it's gone. 32 for the smash.
James, I'll be sending you a link, too. I need you to check out another mic as well. So you'll have to take a peek at this one. I'll send you that later. Let me see here. I think that was a 44.
So how many times you been overseas, Kaden?
Twice.
Did you go to Gibraltar? What'd you think of that?
I mean, you experience everything while you're over there. Like, I mean, it's so small that you experience like everything that's on the island over that week that you're there. And it's a pretty neat island. I mean, from where you are, you can see Africa from where you're staying, and the view and everything is pretty cool. You see all the ships coming in and everything, cruise ships, cargo ships, all that. I mean, and
so you weren't actually on the African continent?
no, it's like Gibraltar's connected to Spain, at the bottom of Spain.
Right.
But it's really close to Africa. And the experience with all the good players over there around my age, it was a great atmosphere. So.
Well, let's take a look at this map here.
That's Africa.
Okay, so yeah, you're on the edge there. Oh, were you on an island or a peninsula?
Peninsula.
But you were sitting there and you could see Africa.
The mountains, yeah.
Wow, look at that. That says it's a British territory.
Yeah, because you have to fly into England before going there.
You can't fly into Spain and drive over?
You can't fly directly to Gibraltar, no. You got to go to England, then you got to fly to Gibraltar.
How was that travel like?
Like 7-8 hours from where I live to England, and then 2-3 hours to Gibraltar.
This kid's a world traveler, folks. If you didn't know that, well, he is. How was the competition?
It was pretty good. I liked it. I mean, my first time there, you know, I didn't do all that, but my second time around, I got top 8 in one of the singles, and as a team, we almost beat Team England. We lost by 1 game, and I mean, yeah, I lost in my singles to Leighton Bennett, 4-3.
Yeah, and he went on to win it, didn't he?
Well, you
no, Bradley Rose.
Bradley, that's right.
Yeah.
But you actually witnessed. You were in Gibraltar this year when Luke Littler hit that 9, right?
Yeah.
You were right behind him.
Yeah.
Pretty much. How big was that roar? Luke gives it a go, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He gives it a real big roar. I actually had the pleasure of streaming Luke on the Quarantine Darts when he was just kind of. Really, his dad reached out and was like, hey, do you mind streaming this match? I was like, yeah, that's fine. Let's do it, you know? And all of a sudden, this kid comes out of nowhere just throwing heat. And he's dangerous, man. He's dangerous, especially when you're throwing, well, let's be honest. When you're throwing hundreds consistently, and you're, what, I think he's 15. I think he's 15. And also, he's won 2 WDF events, a gold event and a bronze, and he's in the World Masters for next year.
Oh, Hawk just misses on that second triple. He'll go bold and leave 100.
Yeah, and one of the tournaments over there, he averaged like 120 the whole tournament.
Yeah. Yeah, it's insane.
Man, I wish I could have played darts at a young age. I didn't start playing darts until I was 31 years old.
How old are you now?
48.
48, 17 years.
17 years. Yeah, I mean, think about it. It's 15 or 16 years of growth that I've had to develop fast for myself. I don't know if I would have went 107. I would have went to that one. 107, I'm always going to go 19th. I don't care if it leaves me 50 because I can go 10 double top, which is my route. But the fat 19 on the 107, you know, you can also go trip 20 on the 107.
I'd go 20 on that.
Because it leaves you 87. It's just different, you know, different things.
Double. Double.
Oh. I think he hit the back of the dart on that one.
Quitter.
Will Stuart yelling at Sid for missing tops. Shut up on the commentary. And we get a nice little happy gesture. We are number 1.
We are number 1.
Here comes Schmielen. Do we get double top, double top?
Nah, no way.
He's going to go the 48-32 route. Oh, inside on that 16.
Sid gotta go give us some stuff.
Here comes Hawkins, 3 for 32. Mr. Nothing Phases Me, double 16.
Hey, wow.
Sidney Hawkins moves on.
If you guys know Sid too, Sydney is top-notch guy, and he loves to have a good laugh. So he was like, he
Tony
came in
Schmielen, YB, top 4 finish. Good shooting, gentlemen, and our pros open soft tip.
All righty. Well, yeah, if you know Sid, he's gonna come back here and have a laugh. He even said, "You got to replay that one for me." Good stuff. All righty, guys. Well, the finals coming up here next. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
right, everybody, we're back. We're back. As this is the men's pro doubles final. And Donnie Davis looking for a 180 to start us off and can't get that, but still a nice shot nonetheless. Donnie Davis, Jesse Beach taking on Daniel Hawkins, Sid Vaughn.
I think these guys know each other. What do you think, Will?
Just a little bit.
I bet they've played a dart or two against each other. That's funny. So I'm sitting here, Will, and I'm thinking, it's 11 o'clock here. It's 1 o'clock at home, Springfield time. This is where I'm from, Springfield, Missouri. You know one thing that's happened today that normally happens that hasn't happened for me today? Guess what?
What?
My wife hasn't called me. I'm in Las Vegas, not with her, but yet she has not checked up on me. Why is that?
She doesn't care.
Huh?
She doesn't care about us.
No, she knows exactly where I'm at. She just got to check, make sure I'm talking on the stream.
Yeah.
How do you know I'm not on the strip talking on the stream right now, watching this from a monitor? How do you not know?
Oh my goodness, that's the thing. We could very well do that. You could go play some slots off, tap you in, and we'll be good.
1, 3, 5 for Mr. Vaughn. Needed one more for the 1080. I just thought that earlier. I was like, I ain't heard from the wife all day. How does she know I'm not out doing a hangover event? Nope, she knows where I'm at because she just watches the stream and listens to me run my mouth.
17.
91 on the turn. The old dart bully, Donnie. 166 for Hawk. He does not have an out. All he can set it up. You'll need a 60 here. Just underneath. He will leave Sid 125, but in the meantime, Jesse can take a look at this 130. 60-20 for the double bull, 60-60 for the double 5. Now it's over with. He'll move on just to set it up.
Beach sitting on 90. Oh, we got a race going on over here in the background.
They are running or something.
Oh my goodness.
And then we got a carnival going on, plus a dart match.
Well, I ran to the restroom earlier, and I all of a sudden got a round of applause.
Will Stuart has made it to the restroom. They're giving away a trophy for running. I think they're having a little bit of fun. What do you think?
Here, let me go ahead and go out there real quick and let me win a prize.
86, 54. Oh, he misses it. Does he stay on that 54 or does he go to 42? My debate call earlier, he stayed there. Daniel Hawkins, 60, 20 for the tops. Just needs one more. No, he'll move to the double 10. He takes it. Hawk and Vaughn move up 1-0.
Take a closer look there, as Sydney is going to look to best that one and cannot do it, so Donnie gets the advantage here, 1-0. In favor of Sid and Daniel.
Triple 20.
Going downstairs is Sydney. Wasn't happy with the placement of that first dart, I'm assuming.
He didn't like the placement of the other 2 darts to go with it. You think it's getting late in the tournament?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's getting late in the weekend.
60 for Jesse. 60 for Jesse. Guess what, folks? We got ourselves a 180. Yeah, we'd like to get to the point where we're screaming and stuff, but these players can hear us.
Yeah, we don't want to be too loud.
60 for oh, just missed on dart 2. Off with a 100 turn. Back to Donnie. Not happy with the 6. Trying to capitalize with trip 20. But he does move to the trip 19. He does gain 63 on the turn.
Ooh. Save collects on the 140. Or sorry, 135. Just can't get over how smooth and relaxed his throw is, man.
We've been
it's just so effortless.
I've been talking, Kaden, I was like, look, he doesn't move and doesn't make adjustments. He just throws.
I've heard plenty of good statements about my throw, but man, I think his is just 10 times silkier, smooth. Oh my goodness, no hesitation at all.
$85 for Vaughn. I'd see 45. 40. Tops to finish. He takes it.
2-0 lead. They had to do it on a break of throw. Alrighty. Here we go once again. Donnie and Jesse got to look for something. A little slice of life.
They've been slow on the first few turns. Sidney Vaughn has not been quiet on that trip 20. He's been hammering away on it. Does turn another 100. $85 for Jesse. Back to Hawkins. What the? There we go.
Not able to find a triple.
That was a light turn for Hawk. Kind of
Yeah,
a little
real
bit
light
different
turn
for him.
Yeah. Not common at all, as he's going to look to shake that one off in quick fashion.
There comes the dart bully. Looking for another trip 19. He hammers it. 133.
Huge darts there. Sid looking for something big.
Not happy with that. It was 96, but Sid's been 10 plus about every turn. He's really wanted to get that 133 action, 134 action to really give it Hawk a better look. Jesse just matches 57. It does leave the big fish. Hawk needs at least 117 to get it out. A 120 would be ideal. Needs another one to leave 167. I'm sorry, 147. You tell I'm getting tired.
We're all on the same boat, Ryan. All on the same boat, buddy.
170 to 147. Nice big turn by
Yeah, that was an excellent turn, honestly.
Hawk himself.
Great turn. Just what the doctor ordered is it added some critical pressure. And Sydney can take this out. He's just the kind of player that can go trip 20, trip 17, double 18. And he proves me wrong. Yep. Yeah.
I'm still, Kaden and I talked about this. When he goes trip 20 on 107, I always go trip 19. I know it leaves 88. He would leave 87. I mean, it's the same. We both have the different cover shots. 51 for tops. Oh, he wanted that one. Trip 20 or 48.
Yelled out. It's a great 17. Wasn't happy at all, but capitalizes, gets the 48 to leave tops. But does he get the look? Looking at him and Hawk, thinking about it. He's exactly thinking about it right now. He says, "You want me to go?" Thinking about, do I go 20? Do I go 19?
It's your choice. I mean, you're still gonna.
Yeah,
if you fat it,
way.
you still got a cover shot either direction.
Way. Yeah. He's gonna go 20.
87-51.
Oh.
Trip 10.
Yep. Say this is gonna be tough for Donnie to miss this one, I think. One or two darts, if I had to imagine.
Congratulations to the champions of the night, Kevin Luke and Corey Diego.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Gotta have this double 5 fall.
Oh,
Ooh,
my.
He pulls it underneath.
The
inside,
pressure maybe
underneath.
got to him?
I think so. Nothing irritates me more than inside wire, inside wire, inside wire. Oh, drops to the 19s. Oh, that's that 3. Jesse still has to clean it up with a fat 1. Are you an Anderson that goes 3 double 1 or 1 double 2?
3 double 1.
You are definitely a Gary Anderson prodigy then. Oh, underneath.
Just getting a little sloppy here.
It's getting late.
That is exactly it. Stamina is an issue.
Stamina is an issue in these tournaments. I'm tired. You're tired. I smell bad.
Kaden, let me know.
Hawk does it. 3-0. Hey, Kaden must like me because every once in a while he comes sit down and say hi.
Kaden, you two need to play an event together.
Yeah.
That would be
exactly.
top
I don't
notch.
know if I can make the Kaden Anderson list of partners.
He's got an ever-growing list. I imagine.
Enough people watch you play. Holy cow.
Well, I like it. You know, I hear your dad all the time. It's 3-0 right now for Sidney Vaughn and Daniel Hawkins. I hear your dad all the time. Your dad's quite the character, and every once in a while he'll say, man, you got a good coach. You got a good coach. In regards to himself, correct? He's a good-looking one, too. I heard him say that.
Is your dad playing? Does your dad still play? Oh, that can be really detrimental.
If you want it. Yeah, carpal tunnel, you said? Yeah. Be very detrimental. Arthritis, carpal tunnel, anything like that.
You want to see arthritis? That's what arthritis does to you.
Man.
You see how that finger's curving, and then how that turns. So eventually, my hands are going to be like this. Darts will be over with me in maybe less than 10 years. That's why I'm doing it so hard now. Is I'm going to watch my hands turn where I can't play.
What's arthritis, bro?
It's osteoarthritis. It's just part of the genetics of my family. That's why people ask me why I go at it so hard with what I do. I go nonstop. Every weekend I'm playing darts somewhere.
Well, you look at like your Michael Van Gerwen. Honestly, Michael Van Gerwen is 32. He's even said to himself, I'll probably play till I'm 40, maybe 45. And I think he'll give the game up for sure. I mean, there's no why. If you got a stash full of money and you're happy, go have some fun. Go enjoy life with the family. Sorry.
Triple 19.
I just hear something in the background, Caden. I don't know what it is, but I'm jamming.
It's the loopy Will Stuart in the booth, who's tired after 11 hours of streaming.
Hey.
The man is hungry. He's cranky. He is Will Stuart. Oh, and by the way, we've got a dart match.
What? I don't know. That's a Ryan call at this point.
Oh, I'm going in and out.
Ryan
Dude,
said,
you got me sold on a double-double. I want double-double fries and a chocolate shake. It's coming. It's coming my way. I'm hungry. I'm hangry, and I've given you 10 hours, 12 hours of my time.
A good
You
old
gonna go? All right.
Kaden Anderson's going. We'll go. We're going to go get us a double-double, and I'm going to get me some animal-style fries.
Who?
Russ Lopez?
Yeah.
He got me in and out like yesterday, but it was cold in the city.
Oh, yeah. And hopefully I'm going to buy my T-shirt while I'm there, too. They better sell me a T-shirt.
Is there in and out where you live?
No. Oh, heck no. No. So here's the background about me. So when I was 18 years old, I went to L.A. and spent 3 months in L.A. living with my aunt and uncle. My cousin owns a case company, so I worked out there and helped him. They had an In-N-Out burger there. Oh, my gosh. Oh, man, I sucked. Oh, Hockley wanted that 180. You had me ready to go.
Do you think it's better than Five Guys?
I do not like Five Guys as well as I like In-N-Out. I also know that Whataburger's coming to our area. We used to have it, and then it went away. Now it's coming back.
Hard take for everybody at home. And I know we've got a couple people watching, probably from Texas. So Whataburger is just a glorified Sonic, people. I said it. There you go. You're welcome. Hit you where it hurts, Texas. Hit you where it hurts. Five Guys is tremendous.
You like all you can eat fries at Five Guys, can't you? 36 for Sidney Vaughn. Oh, he just pulls it underneath.
Oh, definitely.
Rush that third dart.
In-N-Out solid. In-N-Out solid. I don't know.
This guy likes Five Guys.
He must like Five Guys.
He keeps talking about Five Guys.
We're getting entirely too food talky right now for me.
I'm getting hungry, Caden. You know I'm going to have to throw you out of the booth.
They're
Hawk
all
will
going.
return.
They're
Hawk's
all
going to
giving it
return
us.
for a double nine. Do what? Are they lighting you up on the chat? A glorified Sonic. I like Whataburger. I'm on the folks from Texas side.
So double nine here.
Daisy Hartford, Whataburger is delicious. Hey, you know the reason why we're getting Whataburger in the state of Missouri?
Why?
Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, Mahomes.
There we go. Hawk hits the double 8. Yes, Hawk is huge on the double.
Oh, you guys are giving it to me in the chat. That's quite all right. I'll give you one. We got Freddy's where I'm at. So Freddy's originated in Wichita. Freddy's Burgers, man.
I'm going to say it. I'm going to say no. Freddy's is nothing more than a glorified steak and shake.
Touche.
Hey, we got a carnival, we got a booth, we got food, and we got a dart match to watch.
Hey, I'll be honest. I'll take any greasy cheeseburger.
I am wanting a greasy cheeseburger with onion rings and a chocolate shake.
And how many people are raiding their fridge? Let us know.
Let us know.
This is a race to 5.
Are you sending out for Uber to get you a Whataburger? Jesse and Donnie need a leg.
Jay,
Vaughn and Hawkins up 4-0.
Now we're not going to get off the topic. Jay bringing up Whataburger. I feel like you have to get a briefcase of a Whataburger, or not Whataburger, briefcase of White Castle.
No,
burgers.
Don't bring in that crap. I'm sorry, but I do not like White Castle. Didn't that come from your area too?
Yeah, Wichita originated. We don't even have one in Wichita anymore. Yep.
You originated in Wichita and you all got rid of it because you were smart.
Pizza Hut as well. We got Pizza Hut originated in Wichita. We do have those though.
Yeah, one more trip that. 20. Boom, 180.
Yeah, I saw that. You guys want to get the chat going, just start talking food and we can get it going.
I like Little Caesar, cheap-ass pizza in my fridge. Now I'm going to regretting my decision for the evening. Sorry, Matt. Whataburger coming to Atlanta. Pull the battery on the Mooney mic again, please. No, I burned up a mic. There's a difference. I'm starving now.
I know. We're so dumb. Why did we do that?
You're the one that started it.
Why did we do that?
You started it.
No, Kaden started with, "You going to in and out, right?"
Donnie not happy with the 45 turn. Vaughn blasted a 1080 at his last turn. We got to get back to being professional commentators. We got the whole chat mad at us. They're telling me to pull the mic.
I think they're honestly enjoying it. To be honest. This is the biggest input and most info they've had all day.
You'll probably get tired of hearing about darts. Let's talk darts.
All righty, Jesse Beach here, 275. Gonna have to come up with at least 105 points here. Trip 20, single 20.
How many players mess up? Bull. Triple 20, fat 20. Don't go to the bull.
Yep. And that right there.
275. I always go triple 20. That way, if I fat the 20, I got a bull shot to leave me 170.
He
did leave it out.
He did leave it out. But at the same time, if he would have missed a single 19 there, he doesn't have a shot. Really, I mean. Yep.
127. 1 to 20.
But the main thing Jesse did is give Donnie an opportunity at a solid chance at a look. And this is 152 is a very doable checkout because it's two trip 20s. And then
I do love that. I do love the 152.
It's a beautiful checkout.
Mooney probably likes Red Robin too. No, I don't like Red Robin.
You don't like Red Robin?
No, they're too expensive.
I'm not a big steak fries person.
No, they're expensive.
Now, Chester's
I don't want to.
fries.
No, you know,
get me started.
No. East Coasters making the Rofo run with dried fried chicken. Leaves at 3 in the morning.
Look at this from Sid. He needs the double 19 or double 16.
Way to call it wrong there, Mr.
Way to call it wrong. I looked at my button that says 19. Whoopsies. I'm too busy thinking fries.
I'm not a Red Robin fan. 91, 51.
You think that was a bull shot there on that first one?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
And people got to get and well, bull single fat. Boom.
Yeah. We saw you take it out.
We saw you take out that
this
75
weekend.
with a 25 bull.
Yeah.
16, double 8. Moving over to double 4. All right, Will. Oh, and he hits the asphalt.
That's the first time.
I mean, he's only played darts for 12 hours today. The man's not a machine.
Yes, he is.
Okay, he is a machine.
Double.
He is a machine. Here comes the dart bully, 20 for tops. He hits
There
it.
it is. On the board.
And the crowd goes wild. Yay!
What's that?
All right, Jay Fauci's leaving us. That's it. Good night, guys.
Right in the heart. That's dead center. He said he's boycotting it. 16 days. I'll send you a notification in 16 days. You'll miss Music City. Oh, no.
So, Kaden, you are going to Music City this year?
Yep.
That's right. Oh, my God. Jacob Southard. That dude is crazy. I still got to get him in the booth and talk to him.
Triple 20.
No, I've asked him 3 times to come in the booth. Oh, I'll get him amped up anytime. $81 on the turn for Sydney. Jesse wants to capitalize on that 95 by Donnie.
Splits the uprights. Finds the trip 20.
We just glutton ourselves for punishment, don't we, Will?
Oh, yeah. Because now we're just sitting here thinking about food.
That's
this
all I
whole
can do.
That's all we can think
All I think
about.
was damn
I'm
food.
glad you said that because I'm sitting here just, oh, dude, it is salivating so hard.
140 for Mr. Dart Bully Donnie. Sid's going to need a 10-plus turn here to get him and Hawk back in this leg.
Some big darts being thrown here.
There's a 180. It's hard to scream when they're right behind the curtain with us.
Yeah, you can't do that.
People look at us like we're funny. It's like, but you know what? We're not an announcer with 10,000 people in the crowd yelling 180.
Look at this.
60 again. Back-to-back 180s. Here we go.
Things getting interesting here. Things are getting interesting here.
Oh, just outside for Mr. Hawk. There it is. Dart Bully and Jesse not going away quietly. Still down 4-2, but they have spun 2. Are they going to bounce 5 and take the match? Good averages there. Hawk had her low round.
Was that a 40, couple 43s?
Yeah, Hawk had that slow turn.
Ooh, who got that one? Is it a tie or did Sig just get him. I think Sid just got him. Oops.
The things we do in Las Vegas to entertain us. 1 is call a dart match. 2 is talk about restaurants everyone likes. 3 is your crowd asks you to pull the mic.
We need to talk about this dang oyster bar, too, because let me tell you what. Every time we walk by this place, it's open 24/7, and there is a line. I mean, like, line. I'm talking like 30, 40 people deep line. Yeah, and this oyster bar has 20 seats.
So, Matt Lance says, you set a Vegas record for the biggest, most diverse order ever. 30 orders, 43 different fast food restaurants.
Yeah. I'm tempted. I am definitely tempted, let me tell you. As the food here is vast.
Jay Fauci's mad at me. Mad at me about the Red Robin and the White Castle. Throw him out.
Rather you than me. Rather you than me. Hawk needing something big. This is the thing. They went from a 4-0 lead, and now they're struggling hitting the neighbors.
Is it because of the commentary curse?
I don't know.
Commentary
I hope
curse.
not.
Ryan and Will's ready to go eat. Oh, okay. Jesse Beach not going away. Add 66. $312, 340. Who wants it? This would begin interesting, Will. It turns to 4-3. It
is definitely.
Remember the Jay Cole and Julie Weeger match where Julie was up 4-0. Next thing you know, we're going to the tiebreaker.
Yeah, this very well could happen because Donnie and Jesse have kicked it in gear here. They're saying, now hold on now. We're still here. We're ready. Solid ton there. Just keeps him within touching distance.
Big 180 right here would really get Donnie ready for that double 10.
Got to come up with a good option here. You got to hit something.
Go Bull.
That's still solid. That's still solid.
156. 19, that's fine. I like the bull there.
Yeah. Now Sid here. This is a big round. If he can hit a ton plus, or even just a ton, man, that's huge.
Oh, still stay there for the 82. Pulls to the 127.
That's still pressure. That's still a big pressure dart.
It's a good dart. Hey, Donnie can go one. Donnie can get this one.
Oh, yeah.
60, 60, 36. $127. He'll go 60.
There it is.
51.
Yeah, 51 all day, because if you hit 17, you got that bull.
51.
Huge, huge. This could be the title.
Oh! You and your commentator curse. I come over and kick you in the shin.
Oh, my word.
Boy, it was a great look at that 127.
And that pressure is just, out the door with one dart.
Double 8. Ooh. Here's the kicker, though. Sid still got 127.
He does. That's the thing about it, is it just went, he could be a one dart collection if he would have just missed a little bit outside.
57 for 50.
Oh, and that's
he has
terrible.
no choice to set up for that double bull.
He's not going to be happy with that. Oh.
It's getting interesting. Double eight right here. We're at a 4-3. There it is, guys. We are now 4-3. I'm gonna tell you what, this is where it gets fun and exciting. You're going to get thrown out of the booth yourself, Kaden. Keep bringing up food. I'm going to make Will step on your big toe. Oh, just out. Looks like Donnie is just out.
Alrighty, here we go. Leg number 8. Sydney and Daniel are up 4-0 in this. And what seemed
9-6 on the open.
What seemed like this was going to be just a landslide victory.
It could have been a landslide. But that's the never give up attitude right there. Never give up. Jesse and Donnie did not give up. They are still smashing triples. They are still playing.
Huge.
Wow. There it is.
180.
Bop goes the janitor.
I know, right?
Josh Lacey joining us. What are you doing up in Wisconsin? Stay there for 60. Stay there for 60. Leave yourself 85.
Yeah.
Big darts.
Huge.
I still go 45 for 40. Kaden, you go then the bull or the 19 route?
Triple 20. Triple 20.
Yeah, 45 is where I go. So I like that. A fat 15, trip 10, tops.
Yep.
Boom, boom, boom. I don't like this boom, boom, boom stuff. I don't want to be moving around the board. I want to stay as close as I can for percentage shots.
Where do you think he's going to do?
45.
Yeah, all day. Now you can go 20 or trip 10.
Mm-hmm. They're not on out 206.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, it could go either way.
I mean, if I have 7 left, they're on and out, and it's 20 double bowl.
Yeah.
Or trip 10 double 5.
You never know if someone's feeling froggy.
Josh just sent you 200 stars.
Oh, appreciate that, Josh. Thank you. Thanks to all those star senders today, too. That's been great.
Wisconsinite there.
Yeah. Here we go. Double top.
Tell you what, I do not mind the outer ring on this board versus those bull shooter boards. That bull shooter board goes thump. There it is.
There it is.
Folks, we are done.
Hawk leans in and says something. I don't know what he said, but good stuff, as that is winner chicken dinner for Sydney and Daniel. Well, there we go, folks. That's going to conclude our coverage this evening. It's been a great one. We honestly gave you, we'll be honest, we gave you 3 more hours of coverage than we thought we'd give you. So
that's all right. At least we got to talk about our favorite restaurants.
Oh yeah,
we had a carnival. We had a carnival of action. We had great darts. We had wonderful matches. We had great finals. We had a wonderful day.
There we go. All righty, folks. Well, we'll see you tomorrow for some more action. We'll be live starting at 11 p.m. or 11 a.m. Local time, and then we'll be concluding our coverage of the ADA National Championships tomorrow evening. So thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow, folks, for more from the ADA National Championships. Will Stuart alongside Ryan Mooneyham. We'll see you later.